Yeah.
Wow. Welcome, welcome, welcome. First of all, welcome, Kim. Oh my goodness gracious. I am so happy to be here with you once again because you are a light, a bundle of joy and goodness, and you always make me remember the good things. And
Aw.
so I'm so delighted. I don't get enough chance. I don't get enough of you, but I don't want to overdo because it's like, look, I'm getting tired of her.
No, I would never get tired of you, just so you
I
know.
know. I know, but you just radiate love and beauty everywhere you go, and I'm so grateful for it. So welcome, Sag is in the house. Hey, Sag,
Hey, hello.
and
Welcome.
yeah, yes, Happy New Year to everyone. This is when I set up these lives, you know about titles or themes, but the other two, I didn't get any kind of like response on that. So I just came up with this. We're setting
Yeah,
off the new kind of like impulse for how to theme this particular reading. Hi,
yes.
Ange. Hi, Ange. I was just telling Miss Kim about you and how we're going to see you at the end of the month.
Yes.
Welcome to
It's so cool.
everyone. Protect My Energy, AAC. That sounds very, I don't know what it means, but sounds very cool. And yes, welcome, welcome, everyone. So delighted that you guys are here and will filter in. Um, Bear with me today because this is Restream is new to me. I had to say goodbye to StreamYard. And so I think it has a very similar thing. So I will, as you guys decide you have questions that you want,
Yes.
I will try and star them over here. So Kim told me that last time, or so that I can keep track of things. Yeah.
Yes.
So anyway, welcome, welcome. Did while we're kind of hi Lisa, welcome.
Hello,
Oh,
Lisa.
she's got her question already. So let me start that before we get
Okay.
going there.
Yes.
And um,
At
oh,
all costs. I love that. Protect my energy at
hey
all.
to the men. At all costs, protect my energy. That's got you
Mm-hmm.
got that
Number
girl.
one.
But protect that energy. But
Yes.
I love it.
Yes.
So we're just going to be kind of free forming here today. The intention around this one is that we are all, in the New Year's energy. And with the New Year's, although it's easy to start getting bummed out now with the stuff we're hearing around us in the news and the world. But
True.
we're in the intentional energy of creating the best, in the
Yeah.
intentional energy of how do we lift ourselves? How do we protect our energy? How do we keep going when maybe all around us, there's that poem by Rudyard Kipling I used to love when I was younger that's like, if you can keep your head while all about you are losing theirs. That
Yeah.
is the key line to me, and it's so pertinent for now. And so,
Yeah.
how do we do that? How do we stay right as rain and rooted and grounded and protected, and then able to be intentional about the things we're calling into our life?
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of what this is. Um, Welcome, Lady Virgo. She's got people coming to help her remove furniture out of her home.
Oh.
Okay, so all right. Let me put you on the list as a wanting reading.
Okay.
Okay, so they're coming in on your channel and on my channel, so that's really
Yeah.
good. I don't know if everybody can see everybody's comments. Maybe your people can only see yours, and my people can only see.
Yeah. That's a good point too. I'm not quite sure with Restream, or how
Right.
StreamYard does it different. So if someone in the chat, my one of my piece, protect my energy AAC is one of my day one. So are you able to see the chat say from Lady
Lady
Virgo?
Virgo.
Yeah, because then that'll let us know.
Yeah, because that's the real. I mean, it's nice they allow us to come together like this, but it would be also nice if the chat could also talk to each other.
True.
So yeah. she's Ruth says she's jumping between the chats. So
Okay.
that means it looks like there's two separate ones. Okay, no
Gotcha.
problem. Well, we
Okay.
just have an idea. Okay.
Yeah.
All
Okay.
right. So let me see now. Pinned. Okay. So as you decide you want a reading, let me know. I'm doing my best to keep up with the chat. You
Mm-hmm.
know, Miss Kim is like a pro with that. I'm not so good at that because I'm like, don't want to miss anybody. Oh,
I'm
new
intermittent.
system.
Let's
So
see.
that was Lisa Davies. Good. Let me put her up there. Good afternoon,
Ooh.
ladies from Canada. Oh, Canada. No, I'm thinking of Joni Mitchell. That's that song. You
I
know,
love Jody
she's one
Mitchell.
of my favorites from the old days. You know, I'm an oldie. Um,
I love your
could you
stage.
tell me anything about the visitors I had in my dream Thursday night?
Wow.
Ooh, the
That,
visitors.
that's an
Well,
interesting
I want to
question.
know, was it a good dream or was it a not good dream?
Yeah, I had a wild dream that I felt like I was watching a movie, but it's those dreams where you're like, oh, I'm watching a movie, but I'm a part of a movie. Like it was like layer upon layer. It was really weird. I don't even know how to describe it, but it was like, I don't know. I don't know. It's still kind of lingering with me. I think all of our dreams are going to be quite intense.
I
Uh,
think they're going to be intense now just because of
yeah.
the cosmic energy. But for me, I seldom, since I've been here, because I'm in the Andes Mountains, it messes with my dreams. I seldom remember them. I know I'm dreaming. I just don't know what they are. You
Mm-hmm.
know, I'm not
Mm-hmm.
aware of that anymore. And it's been like that for 10 years. So,
Yeah, I don't normally remember my dreams I might remember the essence of them, but I don't normally remember them. So,
mhm.
and I, hold on a second.
Lady Virgo, I have you down as wanting one. Could you put your question in the chat, please? Or unless, if you don't have a specific question, you can always just ask for what, what spirit wants to tell you or what you need to know, something like that. Those, the visitor she had in her dream Thursday night. What's today? Friday. So that means last night, I'm assuming.
This is interesting. And literally,
This
I'm
is
working with
Saturday tonight.
today's Saturday, and I'm working with the Dream Keepers Tarot.
Of
So,
course, you have something like that.
well, I pulled it out because Liz Houston, who lives in Los Angeles, she's one of the people affected by the fires, lost everything, her artwork, everything. And
Oh,
so I pulled this deck out and just, kind of
is
praying
she the
over her.
creator? She's the
Yes, she's
creator.
the deck creator. She's the artist of this deck. So
Oh,
yeah, I got chills just
oh,
now.
so, oh, wow,
Yeah.
wow,
So
unbelievable times. Oh my
really,
God.
okay. So the visitors, I got the Empress in the World, which is interesting.
Let's see.
Empress in the World. I'm
When
wondering
she says that word, my mind goes immediately a certain place. Oh,
yeah,
when the visitors, because
yeah, who is that? Who is the visitors?
wow.
Huh.
Are you going through something, Miss Lisa, right now in terms of your, turnarounds within yourself, because wow. Well, the cards that I have here um, tell me that it looks like now how this might be connected to the visitors. I'm going to talk my way and see where I go with it. But with the energy of the death card, that
Mm-hmm.
always signals to me some major transformation going on. And when I look at it and when I think about it and think about the out with the old, which is, where we are right now in this world, out with the old because we're bringing in something new. I think about that it includes a lot of things:
Mm-hmm.
ignorance, systems, all kinds of things like that. And that all these cards to me that I have for you here, I have the Ten of Cups and the Tower card, suggest to me that there is, these visitors may well be bringing you to um, an elevation of some kind. In other
Mm-hmm.
words, taking you from whoever they are, whether ancestors or,
Mm-hmm.
you know, beings from another realm or whatever the case may be, taking
Mm-hmm.
you through some process of of delivering you to something new, delivering you to some new way of being in this situation, in this world, with the aim of bringing you some peace, with the aim of bringing you uh, some happiness, whatever it is maybe you've been seeking for. When I see the Tower card, I always think of it as being, such a disruptive energy, and people generally can freak out about it. But I always see it as you really ask for something better. And now, in order to get to that better, everything's got to be knocked down, and it's knocked down in such a way it's like not polite. So it's kind of like I
Mm-hmm.
feel the visitors that were there with you are helping you make some kind of major change in your waking life, maybe even in your whole life, the spiritual life and the physical life, because it's a serious, deep transformation, but it's intended to bring you peace of mind or peace of, of, of some kind of contentment. But you cannot get there, apparently, without this great disruption and this great putting the end on. Now, with the death card, it kind of tells me that it's been happening for some time, not just Thursday night, but something impacted with the tower. Maybe that was Thursday night. That was um, what's the word I'm looking for? That was putting a punctuation on it. So, wow, that's kind of intense. So I can't say that the visitors were your ancestors or they were aliens or any other kind of beings, but I just feel like why they're here is to help you through a very deep transformative process, in one
Mm-hmm.
in which you are to level up
Mm-hmm.
spiritually as well as in your world. Now, what did you get on that, Kim?
Wow, beautiful. So, in terms of visitors, I did pick up on a divine feminine energy. Perhaps it is a motherly or maternal ancestor figure who crossed over, who's carefully watching and nurturing you and guiding you through, like Althea Grace is mentioning, a transition point. And I'm saying that because we got the Empress. Let's see
Oh,
if
I
I can
love
get
her.
the Empress. I'm trying to get her close up. And then the world, another feminine energy here.
Another
Okay.
end.
And then the oracle cards for my ancestral healing oracle I have is she wolf. So it's that feminine energy of, it could be, I mean, maybe you saw a male figure, but it's coming forth about nurturing, healing, restoration, coming full circle, and then grief. Another, I can tell, a feminine energy here. Um, this is a time for you of ushering in a closing of a chapter and bringing about a new beginning of healing and growth and expansion and living out your truth, your true authenticity, your full expression of who you are. What I found interesting was this little guide here. It says the Empress, Earth Mother, sensuality expressed, relationships maintained, all living creatures thrive in her presence. You're thriving. Your dream is signifying it's time to awaken to the essence, the full essence of who you are. Then the world card and this little guide here, it says, at last, things have come full circle and a difficult journey reaches its end, completion of a life lesson. Okay, now, okay, I have this little calendar. It's not, yeah, it's little, and it's a daily pull from the Moonology calendar. And so today, Saturday, January 11th, moon in Gemini. It says healing is in the air today as the moon harmonizes with healing Chiron and the lunar nodes move into healing Pisces. Are you getting the picture, the dream? Are you getting the picture? Ask yourself what healing would look like for you. Hold that vision. Hold that vision. Write down and journal any, if you can remember any remnants of that dream, even if you can only piece together just bits and pieces. They're going to unlock exactly what you need to know. It's your higher ancestral team, maternal energy that's trying to catch your attention. And finally, we have sea turtle. It says conservation, make conscious choices. There, we can see the sea turtle.
Hmm.
Lion, honor your soul and celebrate its journey, the highs and lows, the ups and downs. Okay. And lastly, crane, surrender. Let go of limiting beliefs. Be as expansive in your thoughts as your soul is. You're being called to step into your higher self's vision of yourself because there's some
Hmm.
sort of calling that maybe you've been kind of ignoring, but not
Hmm.
this is not the time to do that. So that's what I got.
And it feels like it's been going on, like I said, for quite some time with the
Mm-hmm.
aim of bringing that emotional fulfillment. But something happened on that Thursday night that
Yeah,
maybe is what makes it. I didn't get the idea at all that it wasn't good either.
me neither.
So it sounds
Uh,
like to me, it sounds like a boon. It sounds like a plus.
yeah.
It sounds like, ooh, I want one. Not
Yes.
really. Not the television. Moderators, can I ask you, whoever's writing in Russian or whatever this language is, to put them out because we can
Oh.
only read English here, and I can do some Spanish and French, but not a whole lot.
Yeah. Oh
So,
my
and a
God.
little Swahili as well, but that's
Oh,
about it.
nice. Okay. Check you
Okay. So
out.
tell us, Miss Lisa, how that sits with you, um, as we do. Okay. So let me look and see new furniture. They're talking about new furniture.
Ooh,
Um,
'tis the season to spruce up your home.
we need new beds here, honey. I don't even know. I don't even know where I'm going to do that. That's a whole nother for another time. And I agree with Ruth. Ruth says dreams can be so difficult to translate into words sometimes. For me, it's
True.
more feelings and essences. Yeah, I get
Me
that.
too. Me
Definitely.
too.
I've
Yeah.
never been like people that can interpret dreams. I have never, I just know that is not a gift. It's like being an artist, somebody who
Yeah.
can draw or paint. I bow respectfully to the people with those gifts and dream tellers too, because I got no clue. They
Me
say the
neither.
dream sometime or every person in the dream is you, and then on the other hand, it's in your subconscious, and then the other hand is this. I don't I stay back, I know I know where I'm not capable in
Yeah.
that regard.
Or the
And
people
she's
who have vivid dreams, like where they can tell the whole scenes, and I'm like, I can barely parse together like one little clip of a scene.
I know. I remember well, when I remembered when I was back in the States, the dreams were always in my mother's house, most of them. And I would always say, and I was in my mother's house, and blah, blah, blah. And then I woke up. Those were my dreams. Okay. So let's see who else is asking. Uh, Welcome, Robin's Reflections, Angel Williams. Uh, these I
Hi,
know are your
Dawn.
peeps. Artists and Oracles. That's Donna, is it?
Hello, that's Donna.
Hi,
Hey,
Donna.
Donna. Hi,
Listening while
Robin. Hi, Donna.
unpacking and cleaning. Then come over here when you get when you get done in your
Yeah,
house. Come over
tell
here.
me with these spider webs and dust bunnies, friend. I'm like, oh gosh.
At least I woke with my cheeks soaking wet from crying and a big smile. I seen blue and green leaving in my mind's eye. Wow. I just
Mm,
think it's whatever you got was a gift. That's how
mhm.
I feel. It feels like really deep and really intense, but I
Yeah,
think all for the good. Okay.
speaks with that grief card too. But grieving is purging, nurturing, honoring. Wow, that's interesting.
Y- Yeah, Crystal, just time them out if you just have to keep timing them out because that doesn't make you know, I get it, but that's not gonna we don't hear whatever it is. Welcome, Aspasia Rising. Is that correct way to say it?
Hi, that's Beth.
Aspasia. Yes,
Yes.
joyful journey. Hi.
A joyful
All your
journey.
people, look at them bringing joy.
Yes, they bring me joy. Thank you, friends, for
Okay,
being here.
so Lady V wanted a reading about her income, but she must have stepped away.
Okay.
Adam Bluefire. I have been on guilt about Adam Bluefire since the last time. I know what you requested, Adam. Honest to goodness, the next time that Miss Kim and I come together, I am going to have the Tarot of the Unexplained for you because is that the name of the deck? Tarot of the Unexplained, because I really want to do those ET readings, and
Yes,
he's wanting us to do them.
yes.
So,
And I feel guilty too. And he also recommended Desert Illuminations Tarot that also has those kind of like, UFO-y kind of, feels
oh,
to it.
I need to know about that, but I really don't because now
Yeah,
between
right. Yeah. So I was checking out Desert Illuminations this morning in
oh
my bed.
no, I can't watch You As It Is, and now I can't watch Lila, and now I can't watch Ange because you people are always doing new decks, and I'm just
I,
like,
I
I
swear I'm not trying to peer pressure. I swear.
I know, but if they seem like I have to have them when I watch you. There's just something about it. Okay. Um, let's see. Aspasia rising. Tell me if I'm saying that right. There are also different types of nighttime activity, I could call it. There's going beyond the veil, there's time travel, there's astral projection, there's visions, and there's simple dreams. Yeah, that's a nice point of information, although she's asking really about the dreams. Um, multitasking over here from Roots and where everybody's multitasking. That's good. Just be with us. We are happy to have you. Okay. 2025 year of the snake. That's my year, by the way. This is my year. Double a 9 year, and I'm born in the year of the snake. We'll be revealing the dirty secrets of the elites and purging a path for sovereignty. Yes, indeed. You are so correct.
You are
Okay.
very much correct, sir, my friend. You are correct.
Well,
Oh
Lady Virgo,
God.
I think is she's unpacking for, or people are moving in stuff for her. So we
Okay.
only have one question from her from right now, and it's her question. So we
Okay.
can put that up. And she's asking, "What may I do for income?
Oh, okay.
What may I do for income?"
Like I'm assuming that it would be extra income or let me
Uh,
see.
just yeah, just I guess. Well, I don't know. It's
I
like to get
know. Yeah. We'll see what the cards say.
yeah.
We'll
What
see.
sayeth thou? What sayeth thou, cards? I never know which one to do. I tend to stick to desk. Pulled all these decks out because of you, you Kip, because you have already so many handy dandy decks, but it's like I never know what to use. So I can't hear you. Did you mute?
Now I plan on really using more of my decks and just really embracing them and playing with them and yeah. I was sitting in deep gratitude yesterday for my deck collection. And
Yes.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes, I'm grateful too. Although I look back and I go, I was on some kind of impulse buying a couple of years ago, and I'm like, I look at some of these decks that I have, Oracle decks and other decks, and I'm just like, okay, what was the train of thought? I think for me, because
Mm,
I'm not an astrologer, and I used to do like full moon readings and things like that, and I used to do all the signs as well.
hmm.
And I think at the time I was noticing, like my friend Lady Virgo, she is an astrologer, and she not only she do astrology, but so when she does cards, she has those astrology laden cards like the moon I don't know the name of it right now, but I got
Oh,
that. I got some decks. We got Black Astrology, and some of these decks.
oh
These decks
yeah.
have never seen the light of day.
Yeah, I had to, with astrology, I just now defer to people I know who are really good at it. Because I was
Me
starting to
too.
buy astrology decks, but then I wasn't using them. And so I was like, okay,
Exactly.
let me
Exactly.
rein it in. What can we do?
I love her energy updates and
Oh,
uh,
hmm,
her astrology
are
thing.
you? I'm gonna use the oracle. Let's see what we get. What can may I do for income? Hmm, okay. I'm just only looking for the cards that give us some ideas of income generation. Hold on. I have one more deck.
Oh my goodness. And I do have one I can pull out. I've never used it because I never had that question, but we're gonna do it today. Let's see if it works. Are you muting when you go away from your desk? Because I
Yeah,
don't hear. Okay.
because then I'm
Interesting.
like, I don't know how, like, if, like with a sudden sound, I don't want to startle people. I'm like,
Oh,
be like, oh Lord, what's she doing over there? I'm like, what is going on? Okay, okay. So I didn't put, I just put Oracle.
that's what I'm doing.
Yeah,
Okay, Lady
sometimes
Virgo, do income spirit.
from there. Hmm, okay, all right.
Sounds a little dubious there.
I know, yeah.
Like
It's a
when I
good
saw
question.
that.
Yeah. But I'll
Okay.
stop there because I could go all day. I could throw cards all day for you, Lady Bird. It'd be like, we'll be here all day. Okay.
Okay, we're gonna need more information than this, folks.
Yeah. So for me, huh, okay, I have more a practical type of information, like practical type of what can you do for income, and then I have more, I don't know, whimsy. But I'll let you go first.
Oh, I'm still. Oh,
Oh, you
just
still
give me.
stuck? Okay. Okay.
Because I was trying to pull. I was kind of I was trying to do that career oracle thing, and I'm looking at this like, pull out the tarot.
Okay. Then I shall just share what I got. So from this career and money oracle deck, I have the office. It says consider careers in administrative or management roles. Um, or it's saying manage your time better or delegate tasks to be more productive. Remember, keep that one in mind, the office. So if you are really trying to have something that you want to help people get organized, I suppose that could be like some sort of assisting or virtual assisting or something like that. That could be something, or back office work, bookkeeping. When I see the office, that's a more practical Virgo-esque type of generating income situation. So that's interesting. However, and before I move on to the magical woo-woo stuff, then I got organized for success. So that goes to maybe helping someone get organized. Again, that assisting someone and charging for that. And there's also agencies that you could link up with that could um, you could do contract work for this, I suppose, but helping others organize for success could be that. And I say that also because I got here event planner. So some type of setting up events or helping people to organize their events. And then we had got
Ooh,
entertainment, entertainment,
wow.
and then arts and design. The arts and design card has something interesting. It says digital media, fine arts, but digital media stands out. Photography, architecture, interior design. These could be the types of people to help, I suppose, in their getting their life together. But back office or some type of assisting someone. And that's what I'm picking up. And then I got network, time to
Hmm.
network. So you maybe
Mhm.
could get into spaces to find people who are needing your assistance or needing your brand of experience, is what I'm picking up on here. So now the woo woo, it says here, explore. And it says, you may be called to explore careers that match your fearlessness and curiosity. And then it says you may need to go wandering and trust the unknown. That's where the magic lies. But now it's time to set an intention. I want income. Spirit, align me to opportunities for income today. A money miracle is happening for me today. And you affirm it. And then you go. Every day, start of your day. That's what I have. If
Wow.
any of that makes sense.
And that just reminded me of an affirmation I mentioned in Terry Cole Whitaker. She used to say, I am a money magnet. Money loves me. If you
I
didn't know
love
Terry Cole
that.
Whitaker, she was so wonderful. But
Oh,
anyway, not to get
I
off
love
sidetrack.
that.
I love that. Things like event
Mhm.
planner you mentioned, there can also be when you look at things like that, Lady Virgo. Uh, it doesn't have to be exactly like an event planner. It could be in
Right.
that realm. You know, you can make it be something pertinent to a group of women. You know, or the small community you live in, or you can shape it to something like that. To
Ooh.
be willing to put yourself out there on the line. I think these are
Mhm.
great ideas that Kim brought. I really
Ooh.
I shouldn't have tried to imitate Kim with these career cards, so I pulled three. I pulled the tarot
Oh
instead.
no, that's perfect because you got the
No,
tarot
no, because
card.
I'm looking at these cards and it says surprise, and I'm like, okay, Adam,
Ooh, but I like
be
that.
ready for change, recharge, and regroup, and keep up the great work. Okay,
Hmm.
so those were the three cards, and then I pulled for you the Page of Swords, the Four of Pentacles, and the Five of Swords. Wow,
Ooh,
which tells me that you're a little bit worried right now about money. So
yeah.
in a way, it's kind of like, it's like what Kim said in her creating with intention, creating with your thoughts and your words, the positive. Most of us, we can't see it, so we can't believe it enough to even say it. It's like I sound like a phony if I'm
Mhm.
saying I am a money
Yeah.
man. Money
Mhm.
loves me, and then I turn around and go, but yeah, but where is it
Yeah.
had? Why is it had? You know what I
Mhm.
mean? So,
Mhm.
so it's kind of like that. It's like being in the mind. It's like being in the automatic way of doing things.
Yeah.
And we all know how to do the things automatically because that's what we've been doing forever and ever. The
True.
Page of Swords tells me that uh, what you're going to do for money involves you getting in some more information. You
Yeah.
know, being open to learning some things you don't know already. In other words, it's not necessarily, it's like what Kim is saying that you have to maybe extend yourself into
Mhm.
areas that you're not familiar with. And
True.
when you are in seeking knowledge, you're open to be shown some new ideas instead of maybe you think, well, I'm really good at astrology and I'm really good, interpreting the Schumann resonance and all these kind of things, but there may be other things that you don't yet know that you
Mhm.
need to learn while you still in a position to be able to have a little bit time to gain some knowledge. So the
Yeah.
Page of Swords saying this is the time for that, and just be willing because they know pages know they don't know, you know.
True.
So,
Learning
so
on the
just
go.
be willing
Mhm.
and try not to worry so much with the Four of Pentacles. Know that you are always richly graced and highly favored. The divine has you. The Four of Pentacles says there is enough. You have enough. Start seeing what you have as being enough in the sense of uh, a place that you have for shelter. You have
Mhm.
your daily needs met. You may be jumping ahead and looking at well, yeah, I'm okay this month, but what about next month? That kind of thing. Just try to focus on the fact that in this moment, I
Yeah.
have everything I need. I've
Mm-hmm.
got it all.
Mm-hmm.
And the Five of Swords says, this one says, this may be where you can be your own worst enemy sometimes. Just feeling defeated before you even start.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, while this isn't specifically telling you to do something, the key information that came out to me was this idea of you setting a place of intention in yourself in order to receive not only the new information, but even to receive a word from your inner
Yeah,
divine,
for
you
sure.
know, like she said, okay, what it is now, what you want me to do,
Yeah.
let
Move.
the sister know.
Yeah. Move
You
my feet. Yeah. And
And that's getting information. It could be something related to working with data or information as
true.
well. I think
Mm-hmm.
there's a far out realm that you can go that you may not think very much that you are capable of doing. I beg to disagree with you on that if that's the case.
True.
So try not to worry. Four of Pentacles, it's enough. It's enough in this moment. It's enough. Try to be with some peace on that, and don't belittle yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Don't beat up on yourself and chastise yourself and feel you're not well equipped, and because we can do those head games really, really easy. So you're exhausted, which is what the oracle card tells me. Recharge and regroup. That's
Mm-hmm.
part of your, you say, how can that bring me money? Do it first and then see what spirit has for you. Be ready for change. We say we are, but are we? Is we? Come on.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just being, with the talk here. And this card says wealth. So everything you are going to
Ooh.
figure out what that is. And the bottom says, keep up the great work. You are doing such great work in your
Yeah.
healing process right now that like I said, I don't think you give yourself enough kudos for that. You've been through some really
Mm-hmm.
hard stuff, and we don't want you to worry. Kim told you in the last reading you didn't have to worry about your house, and
Yeah.
everything worked out really well. So yeah, that's the
Wow.
message. Is mine is a little bit more, I don't know,
Yeah.
riding on the top of the
Yeah.
consciousness.
But
But
yeah. But that's a part of it
hmm
too.
so
That's a part of it too, and that makes a lot of
if you have
sense.
any questions about that, please let us know how it resonates with you. But if you have a question about it or something a little bit more specific, like if you have something in
Mm-hmm.
particular you're thinking about, feel free and let us know that as well.
True.
Um,
Yeah.
And same with Lisa. Lisa, if that let us know how that was for you, and if you had any question about it. I love this message for Lady Virgo. She has mentioned before creating a community. I can see this with women in
Yes.
drumming circles, music, medicine, and the like. Perhaps even an herbalist group.
Yes.
Hey, see,
Yes. That
yeah,
yes, that could scratch on that need for creativity
yes,
when, like, and then yeah, you may have to do something practical. You could do two things
yes. Two
simultaneously,
things.
train for something
I'm gonna just go
practical,
down
but
here
then
and
like
work with
yeah.
the after school group
So,
certain days for the money,
yeah.
but while I'm doing the real thing, which is the real money. I don't mean to imply that the other is not real, but
Yeah, but I get it. Where my passion
yes,
lies, what I want to do. Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, I love that. Yes, Crystal Gypsy. Yes, yes, yes.
Oh, we have some new
Yes.
people
And charge for it.
and some new
Nice.
questions. Let me welcome.
Cool.
I've got you on the list, but let me just say hi to Joyful Journey. We did see her. And
Mhm.
oh, wrong. Okay, that's wrong. Okay, I don't see where. Okay, so let me go to my pinned questions. So I'm going to take. Do I? So when I get through, Kim, do I unstar them or do I?
That's what I do.
Okay,
Some people keep them starred so
they
they
know they
keep
do.
track. I just
Yeah,
unstar them so that I know I'm hitting through all of them.
okay.
That's what I
Oh
do.
yeah, that's a good way
Mhm.
too. Okay. All right. Let me move that. Let me do that. So, Angel Williams, welcome, Angel. She says, I want to try a question if it is still open. It is, but let us know your question. Bayleaf, welcome. What is your thought on the UK in 2025? Ooh.
Is there something? Is there something going on that I missed? There's been
Oh,
so
all
much
hell
going
is
on in the
breaking loose
news.
over there, girl.
Really,
uh,
I've been so all consumed with
I
well,
mostly, I pass
the
it,
United
let all
States.
that pass by, but they got a whole thing raging in there about, I don't even know if these words are on people have to cover up the words on YouTube that they can't even say
Yeah.
some of these words about what's going on with the, what can I call it? Um, there's a whole thing in Parliament where they're supposed to have some kind of investigation into some grooming gangs, what they call them, because there are a lot of young women, a lot of British women, young women who are being hurt, if you get my
Oh
meaning.
God.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And people, anyway, that's a whole nother thing. So yeah, that's what I mean by there. It's on fire right now. As far as I know, that's what I've heard. But she's, I think, asking for,
Dang.
or Bailey is
Like
asking for
general.
more, what's in the
What's
works.
gonna?
That's my assumption in general, because
Okay. Let's see.
surely, um, what's in the work? I'm gonna shut up. All right.
What's in the works? And let's see. Is that the? Let me see where the question
Oh,
is.
I'm
Are you able to
sorry.
highlight? That's okay.
That's what I mean about trying to do one thing at a time for me.
No, no, it's okay. No, that's fine. I just meditate on the question. Let me see. What's in the UK? Let me anchor and settle into the UK energy.
Times of
25. Is
change.
there something
We are
big?
in some deep
Yeah.
times of change. Adam Bluefire, I am gonna have that deck. I just want you to know I'm getting that deck, you know. Special request.
What is in? Oh, it's flying everywhere. I'm hoping they're going to be doing well.
What'd you
That's
say?
what I want for the year. I said, I hope the UK will be doing well. That's what I want for
We want
them.
the we want
Like,
the best for everyone, but the
yes.
reality is this is a time of real big cosmic change, and nobody will be left unaffected. Put it like
Right.
that.
Hmm.
So we want the best that can be had for the people. Yeah,
Yeah.
people, create the best.
Hmm. Hmm.
Whoa. Oh.
Daily. Hmm. Okay. Interesting message for the UK.
Well, I'm good.
All right.
You want me to
Go
start?
ahead.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so I just
Woo.
did a spread. I'm sorry that I can't. I tried to fix my table up today so I could show cards, but hey, there was no sound on that. So I'm just like, okay, I'm clearly not ready for production quite fully with my own setup. I tried to do my weekly reading. But anyway, overall, this is what I would say, Bayleaf. It's like you guys have been in flux for a while. Um, you know, leading up to this moment. And I would say that when I asked the question particularly geared towards UK in the 25 is the Eight of Swords. So it sounds to me like there's going to be all kinds of all wrapped up. You got me straight tripping, boo. All wrapped up and not only in the sense of people being worried and stressed out and fearful and anxious, but not really understanding that they're not stuck with that. That may be
Mhm.
the condition you find yourself in, but there's always that wake up moment of and I think you guys will get to a wake up moment. There's always that wake up moment of oh, I don't have to deal with this. But right now, there seems to be this energy in which you've been in a flux so long, Two of Pentacles, you've been in a flux for quite some time, that in this moment, it's now brought you to a kind of like all bound up moment mentally and feeling like, we're helpless. We have no hope. And what makes even worse is the fact that highlighting that energy is the Five of Wands, which is for me what I call the nitpicking bickering card. So people are squabbling with each other. There's a lot of like, even in this year, there's a lot of unrest. There's a lot of like, but because you're trying to work things out. Really, I see it for a good purpose in this situation, trying to work things out. And at this moment, there's a lot of uh, ideas being put out there about what your situation is there. And it seems like more quick than people can really handle it. Maybe it's why you're in the Eight of Swords energy, because it's the Knight of Swords rushing right out there with all the information, trying to take action, trying to make people do something, or uh, trying to, just fill the space with information so that you really can't keep a clear mind. You really can't think about what's going on. But it will, from that will emerge a new opportunity to create the best. That's my keywords for today, I guess, because um, and well, what's meant by near future in this case, we're saying all of 2025. In the middle of 25, the Page of Cups emerges as a new beginning for you to be creative as a nation, to come together, to be able to, after all this hoopla, after all this frustration and anxiety and bad talk with people and confusion and all of this and picking with people, the Page of Cups is that emerging energy, which brings, you know, the opportunity to create something new. Again, a page is the neophyte. We're not sure how to do it, but we're open to doing it. And what you have
Exactly.
really
Mhm.
as a way of helping you is a decision. The decision is to understand that you are not, as a nation. Now, I'm not saying everybody's going to do this, but I'm saying a sort of collective energy of people whose heads are peeking out from the clouds, like, what's really going on here? The magician, your only
Yeah.
major arcana card here, says you're in a position to make a change. Make that change and to create something
Mhm.
new despite whatever is going on around you. I mean, maybe the reason that we're all twisted up is because there is that tomfoolery. But I say we take the power in our hands with the magician and we make magic, abracadabra. You can have it if you want. Now, this is a collective thing. This isn't about the choices individuals make, but the consciousness is rising so much so that it will bring that emergence of the new possibilities with that Page of Cups and a choice that you guys will make, Eight of Cups, to walk away from things as they have been up till now. Because up till now, it was a lot of things trying to figure out what's true, what's not true, a
Mhm.
lot of things about how do we manage all of this. People are telling you you're racist if you feel this way about something, or they're telling you, then you had the Brexit thing. You just so much stuff going on in your nation. So it's kind of like
Mhm.
you, to quote my daddy, they kind of, you're in the trick bag right now, but I feel like by the end you'll be emerging from it. I won't say that everything will be resolved, but I will say that you will be, there will be voices or energies in the collective atmosphere of England
Mhm.
that will begin to offer some new creative ideas to get people to think about the power that they have to make a new reality. That's the magician.
Mhm.
They
Mhm.
just don't know it yet. And maybe it's going to be people like you, that is going to be part of spurring that on, Bayleaf. So that's my take on
Mhm.
it. And you let me know how that sits with you. And Kim, I'm turning it over to you.
Okay, I kept getting an ushering of the new guard,
Ooh,
a new. I don't know if it's how do I say this? I don't know if it's we have an election last year in the United
yeah.
States. I don't know if you all are going. I don't know
I don't know
if
either.
y'all got some sort of change of guard going on, but there is some sense of change, some sort of something being decided, perhaps in the next couple of months.
Ooh,
Um, and this is a golden opportunity to choose between the status
mhm.
quo in the coming months ahead or sticking, like the status quo being like, this is what we're always used to. It's the old guard, it's the old way of thinking. But there's another option that is about healing, a healing path. And there's going to be a lot going on worldwide, I'm sensing in the next couple of months with that Two of Swords that will hopefully help our UK citizens come to a place that we want to ultimately do it differently. I'll show you why in a moment. I'll show you the cards that we got. So I got that Two of
Oh,
Swords,
I love
right?
those cards.
Oh, thank you. Like, yeah, new deck. Like, so then we got Nine of Wands,
Mm,
really just having to plow and push through and persist and really have to approach something with new energy with the page. You got the page of page two, page of wands, as we enter into spring. Spirit keeps saying in the next 9 to 11 weeks, the next 2 months, there's something where the UK is going to be that's something you need to be cleaned out and then ushered in. And I'm going to tell you why. The first oracle card, we have spirit animal. Look at all the
mhm.
animals running about. Flood. Now, I suppose, and God, I hope it's not an actual flood, but I suppose it could be some sort of catastrophe or something of that nature. But then the next two cards has the keyword healing, healing of the emotional body, and healer. Healers and the healed, right?
Ooh,
There's this option, this choice. And we all really, not just the UK, we all need to really collectively rise up in a way that is going to serve the greater good. It's been for so long that this finite group, this tiny group has been ruling over the masses. And we are the power. And it's like the UK, the eye is on you all. You
ooh,
are considered one of the world
yes.
leaders. Okay. It's a psychic ability. Trust your intuition. I got chills.
Mm.
A new era is being ushered in for us
Tell
healers,
it.
psychics.
Tell it, Miss Kim.
And And so we are going to help those who have questions or scared because we're going to have the higher sight.
Mhm.
And so I don't know, I'm kind of excited. I'm scared, but I'm
Yeah,
excited. And then we have
it's
broom,
very exciting.
clearing out. Yeah, cleaning out some mess. It says new home, but new attitude. Broom, cleaning out, dusting away. It says club. Someone will try to make you do something against your will. That's remember I said that small, powerful group
Mm-hmm.
that's collectively has power over the essentially our
Yep.
world. They're always making us do something we want. Guess
Oh
what? We
yeah.
have the chariot in reverse. It's like we need to stick our feet in the sand, and it's almost like the UK is going to be one of the world powers in terms of the masses to rise up and to help demonstrate to the rest of the world, the other countries who look up to the UK, and say, oh, maybe it's more protests. Maybe it's after some sort of catastrophe or something, we have to come together and we realize collectively our power. And that is what ushers in that new beginning. And then that's what I'm sensing here. And then we
Yeah.
finally have Panda, balance. Ask how to bring balance to the situation and into your heart. We got to restore balance. There's been a lot of stuff going on, in the world power countries that have
Hmm.
tipped the scale to such a place we're not, how do I say this? They're making us feel powerless when we actually hold the power. Think of the French Revolution as an
There you
example.
go. And look at even what happened during the whole pandemic schmemic time in France. Those
Yes.
people were running through like the French Revolution was on, honey. They were running through and I was just like, I was just sitting over here, I was just sitting over here doing that
Yeah,
because it's like that's what it is, power to the people,
right.
not power to the okay, don't let me get going. Power,
Yeah,
not power to the demons to rule over the people, you
yeah.
know?
The two
So
percenters. Yeah,
yeah, that's what I
exactly.
call them.
Mm-hmm.
So that's really good. I think that's point on. I think that's spot on because I do think that's going to happen. Coming to a nation near you soon, you know,
Yes,
the
for
people,
real.
the people will rise, you know, and it will just be that remnant, you know, like that Page of Cups, just
Yeah.
the few that spark that artistry, that creativity, that sort of like, and well, you know, because it always happens like that. There's always that the few, and then everybody's telling them, "Oh, you crazy," you
Yep.
know, or "Shut up," or "They're not
You
going to
can't
let you," or
ignore it
that. But it's
anymore. Yeah.
always those voices in your healer card, for example,
Mm-hmm.
that say, "No, we're the ones. We are the
Mm-hmm.
ones." Anyway, let us know, Bailey, how
Okay.
that. Now I'm hungry now.
I
Let us know.
know.
Let us
Bailey.
know how that fits with you.
Yes.
And oh, we have one from Joyful Journey. I didn't see that. Um, let me see. Adam says, "You ladies are such spiritual fireballs." Thank you, Adam. You're always so kind.
I know. I
Honestly,
like Adam.
so such a nice person.
I
If
know.
I had no restrictions, Lady Virgo, I would create homemade remedies and goods to sell, such as fire ciders and lotions and salves. Yeah, do what Miss Monica does over there in Missouri. You
And I
know,
would
take
be
some.
all up in it if I was out there. Like, I'd
Well,
be one of your top customers.
I
Okay.
would too. I would
Yes.
too. I would too. You just gotta suck it up and go for it. You know,
That's
everything is
it.
possible. Everything is
Mhm.
possible. Adam says, "I believe we always have everything we need in any given moment, even if it doesn't seem so. It's just a case of altering our lens." Woo! See,
Yes.
no slouches here. No
No,
slouches on these channels here
no,
on
not at
Abundant
all.
Life Tarot or Soul Whisper. No, no, these people have to know.
They know.
Oh, Lila, welcome. Welcome, Miss Lila.
Thank you
Hi,
for
friends.
being
I must
here.
miss this. I
I'm
did.
so.
I did email you back. If you check your emails, look on the top. It should be at the top. But I have a suggestion for you about email, but I won't bring it now. Let's see. And Spiritual Love Tarot, welcome. Hi.
Hi, friend. That's another Voice Elite member. Thank
Of
you for
course it
being
is.
here. Thank you.
Bailey says, "Thank you both. You have said what the country thinks. The pot will boil over before we simmer for a good meal." I love that. I
Ooh,
like
I
that
love that.
translation.
Oh, what a great analogy. And it goes with your bay leaf. Like, I like to always put a little bay leaf in
I know pot
like my
simmers.
pot.
You probably be a really good cook.
I
Now
bet.
I'm coming over.
So, yeah.
I got a friend in England. So when I get over there, maybe I'm gonna drop in on you too, Bailey, and
Mm-hmm.
have a meal.
Oh, that would be
Okay,
amazing.
let's see. Um, okay, Angel put the question back up, and then I'm coming to Adam, and then I'm coming to Joyful Journey.
Okay.
And Angel says, "As I approach 50, I feel this itch from my previous work. Should I move forward or find a way to do both?"
Oh, okay.
You're doing a different work right now, but you want to know if you should do two instead of one? If I want to make sure I understand that question.
Yeah. Ah, I'm approaching 50. Yay.
Girl, it only gets better. That's what I can say to that. For all
Okay.
you youngins.
In a few years, I will be approaching 50
When
myself.
I turned 50, my mother looked at me one day and she said, "How did I get old enough to have a 50-year-old daughter?" Like, I
Yeah,
don't know. Somebody tell me too.
it's like a blink of an eye, man. That's so crazy. But you know what? I'd rather be towards like being 50 than like, oh, 25. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Feels more
Oh yeah,
involved.
because I had no clue at 25. You
No.
know,
Oh
I didn't
gosh.
have much more at 35, quite frankly. When
Right.
I hit 40, I started feeling myself then a little bit, but
Yeah.
I still had a lot to learn, you know.
Yeah. 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 I'm still learning. I'll be 45 next month.
Oh yeah, now you're in the thick of it. It's starting to feel good now. And when you get older, I remember my ex-husband telling me a long time ago, because it was the last husband I had, so that's been a while. He We were visiting. I'm from Detroit. We were visiting my. We were doing preparing for something, and there's a Sam's Club. I don't know if it's everywhere in the U.S., so maybe everybody doesn't know, but that's kind of like Costco, but it
Hmm.
was Walmart brand. Anyway, we stopped there on the way to my son's graduation from university, and my dad went in with my husband, my then husband, and apparently when he came back out, and my first of all, my last husband's from Ghana, so he's probably
Oh.
not so used to all of the crazy American stuff, but he said his eyes were all bugged out, and he said, uh "Your father." I said, "What?" He said, "We went in the store and he just rolled his cart over everybody, pushed his way forward, just pushed his way in the line and cut in front of people." And that's what I call old folk privilege. That's what I
Yeah.
call old folk privilege,
Yeah.
because nobody really said, because I don't know, my
Mhm.
dad was, I guess he might have been 80 by then. I don't even really know. But
That's hilarious.
I was just laughing because I can only imagine. I know my father, and then I can only imagine this man who has no clue as to why my father is running, pushing that basket,
That's
running people over.
hilarious.
I don't even know why I'm telling this story. So let me
That's
get back to it.
hilarious. But no, I didn't know you had a husband from
I've
Ghana.
had, I've had, I was actually engaged to a man from Ghana. I didn't marry him. I tell that
Okay.
story in one of my videos about some
Okay.
foolishness. And then I married, then I married a different one. I
Hmm.
was married to a man from Uganda. I was married to a man from Ghana. And I was married to a man from the United States. Yes, I've had three. What is it?
Wow, I love
Three,
it.
that's enough.
Okay. So got it.
I
I get
said this
it.
life, I don't think this life was,
Yeah.
that was my
Yeah.
calling as such.
That's a lot of work.
Maybe next time.
Yeah. If I'm ever done, I'm done. It'll be one and done.
Had a
I,
whole
yeah. One and done with
conversation
the
about
partner.
somebody. Oh, one and done. That's excellent. I love it. I love it.
Hmm.
I love it.
Yeah. Let's see. As I approach 50, but I feel this itch from my previous work. Should I move forward or find a way to do both? So I know what the tarot. I'm going to pull a card for move
Move
forward, maybe towards what you
forward.
really want to do, or try to do both. And we'll see how they rank. And I got some oracles.
Move forward is first. Whoa.
Okay.
I don't know what the two things are, but move forward is let that go. I'm assuming is what she means by it.
Hmm.
Um,
That's,
interesting.
yeah,
Let me
yeah.
pull.
So yeah, move forward would be letting it go
This is
or find a
interesting.
way to do both. So what I got from move forward, so like I said, I was gonna weigh or ink like see out of the two options. I got the six of wands for move forward.
Mhm.
I'm assuming walk away. Let us know, Angel, if that's what you mean by that. And then the lovers for the option of find a way to do both. So if you are looking at weighing the two, this is a major arcana, right? And this would weigh heavier and it's following your heart and it's choosing to try to do both until you feel safe, till you feel secure to let go of the one that you feel obligated to hold on to. But moving forward has a weaker energy. It's not like you could get this wrong, by the way, because this is a favorable card. Six of Wands is a favorable card. It's not a bad card,
It's not
but
real.
It's not the lovers. It's, the lovers is the lovers. And so I would say find a way to do both. The Queen of Swords says you're quite capable of doing both. Okay, you are capable of doing it, but it's all in the level of what you are comfortable with. We don't have to get ahead of ourselves and just throw ourselves out to the wolves and be like, I hope it all works. Yeah, you can do that. Many
Mm.
people do it, but sometimes it's just not your level of comfortability, and that's okay. But Spirit says this is a choice is so important to make, and you gotta follow your heart. You are turning 50. This is your season to thrive and to grow. We got freedom. It says you're free to do what you choose. You're on the right path. Keep doing what you're doing because it's working. Okay, you're on the right path. If you're what you're leaning towards, what your choices, you can let us know to what you're really wanting to choose to do. Strength. Everything you've experienced in your life has made you strong and courageous. Okay, and it's gonna be you got to be patient. Okay, and you've got your ancestral team, ancestral generational support behind you. You're not in this alone. Okay, and they will place people and situations to help support you as you enter this new phase of your life. So that's what I got. That's what I got.
Wow. What is that oracles that you just held up that said whatever the last one was?
Let's
There was an
see,
oracle card that you
like
just
this one.
held up.
This
Yeah,
one.
what is that deck?
This is one I made, and it's not available for sale. It's like 160 cards, and I call it the Ancestral Healing Oracle.
Ooh,
I
I
mean,
think somebody's falling behind on the job. Now, isn't this like the second deck or so with like a whole bunch of cards and we are not able to get to it yet?
yes, I know.
Get
I made.
2025, 2025, come alive.
It's supposed to
Okay.
come out one of these days, but I've had it since like 2019. I made it, I think. So yeah, it's mine. Will go to. But that's what I got.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. So I just it's so weird because I did a move forward pile and a find a
Nice.
way to do both pile. My
Hmm.
move forward said yes, move forward with my ace of wands here. That's like an automatic yes. And then when I pulled the find a way to do both, I got the hermit, which is powerful because it's a major arcana card. So I'm like, okay, she could go off and think about it a little bit more deeply with the hermit. Let me pull again. And I pulled for you the move forward card. I pulled the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so
Ooh.
let me see if you can see that. Yeah, there it is. The Wheel of Fortune with the Ace of Wands tells me strongly there's a real power in moving forward.
Hmm.
However, the Hermit suggests, because he's just as powerful, that this is something in which you need not rush to judgment or decision. And the
Yes.
second card for him is the Knight of Cups. Okay, so this is saying that this second thing, or find a way to do both, is something that you would love because you would take action on something you love. So it's kind of like I didn't know if I should pull again because it was like, oh my goodness, I can't say definitively unless I pull those cards with the answers on them. I would just say it bears weighing
Yeah.
because either choice sounds like it would be beneficial. In other words, it
Yeah.
doesn't sound like either choice would be ruin, cause you problems. So let me pull a third card. Oh, all right. Okay, so for me, this is the answer. The third card on the move move forward is justice. The second major arcana with the Wheel of Fortune and the Ace of Wands. So I would say this leans strongly to that, in my opinion. And the third card in the do both, we have the Hermit, we have the Knight of Cups, and we have the Eight of Cups. So I would say that This is saying go towards that which gives you joy, gives you happiness. Don't stay in the back with settling just because, like you're thinking about things that aren't about your passion, because you're thinking about, well, if I do this, I can get this money, or you know what I mean? It's like, it's not about making decisions that way. So, as far as what the universe is giving you to think about, in my humble opinion, it's that there would be a lot of bold energy with you moving forward. Okay. But on the second, but it's not like if you didn't move forward, you wouldn't be able to. It's just, it's almost like you slightly, I will say, just slightly, you would be cutting yourself a little bit short. If I had to judge it somehow, that would be my thought about it. But the hermit says, take your time and think about it. You have a new opportunity to do something that you actually enjoy, but it means that you would have to concretely take a initiative and move towards that. Like make a decision to move towards that joy. So those are the two choices that I have. So you can let us know what resonates or how you interpret the things that we've said about that, because there's much food for thought in your question. And I don't think either answer is wrong for you. It's just like, I wonder, because you say as I approach 50, so somehow, you're loading with the age question. And I don't think myself and I don't think that has anything to do with it.
Mhm.
Um, just FYI. Okay, let's see. And then we have Adam Bluefire and Joyful Journey follows. I'm going to go back and check the chat.
Okay.
Okay. We welcome from Lila. She said, I had to split the question because it was too long. That's quite okay.
Oh, okay.
There was a part of it, part one before that. Oh, I'm sorry if I missed it. Yeah,
Oh,
because
okay. Let me see.
I didn't see that. I just saw, can I ask a question? And then the next part I saw was that.
Uh,
Let us know if you need some more clarification then, Angel. Please.
I've had
Happy
a,
to
oh,
help.
there I see it too. Okay, I'll wait till you get
You
to it.
see
But
it?
now I see it.
You see
It
it?
says, I've had a specific career for 20 plus years
Can you click
and
on it?
it won't let me. It won't.
Oh,
But you're probably still further up there. We'll get to it. But you'll see it. Angel says, I've had a specific career for 20 plus years. And in 2020, it all came crashing down because, the panorama.
oh,
And
yeah.
then father's death included. My condolences for that. My
Oh,
God.
so sorry. Yes.
And I entered into another career lane, which I like and comes with more security. That's interesting with the comfort card that I had earlier in your reading. Okay, okay, okay. And then I would
Mm.
like to know if building. Oh, okay, no, that's Adams. Okay, but I see now. Okay, that puts things
Oh,
into
wow.
context.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, let us know if you need some still further clarity now that she's read that
Mm-hmm.
information.
Let me see
Um,
the card.
Bailey says, "Oh yes, I am a Guyanese proper cooking hot." Okay, girl. I want some of
Ooh.
that. I want some of that.
My bed is
Okay.
here.
Tapestry says, I turned 48 in November.
Woo
Oh, you're getting
woo.
to the good stuff now. Getting to
Yes,
the
you
good stuff,
are.
Lila.
Yes.
And let's see. No, be free. No more marriage. Be free. You ladies are funny. Guyana and South America. Oh, I know
Yes.
because I dated a man from Guyana. Yes.
Did you?
Yes. Oh, yes. My history is storied. But
Yes.
anyway, that's like I
You
come
could
to
write a
my what I
book.
call telling my stories.
Yes.
That's
You
a
could write
sad
a
one, but it
book.
was so potentially so good. But
Mm.
anyway, yes, he's from
South
Guyana,
American.
living in the
Yeah.
U.S.
One of my favorite clients is from Guyana. I love her
Oh
accent.
yeah.
I just adore her and her passion.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I see your question. I'm starring at Spiritual Love Tarot. Oh, Bailey says my hubby passed 11 years ago, still waiting for a sign from him.
Oh.
Okay. Have you
Oh.
Have you directly like talked to him? Just, hey, Charlie, where are you? You
Mm-hmm.
know, we said, one of us got on the other side, we're going to let the other one know everything was copacetic.
That's
Just talk
right.
to him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Um,
maybe been getting signs is what my spirit team is saying. But
okay.
we have to,
Yeah, but she hasn't learned how to pay attention to him. You
yeah,
know what I mean?
I
What am I trying to
haven't.
say? Some people are not. We're just until it clicks but it's going to click now. I feel it's going to click
Mhm.
now. I created my own ancestral deck. I'd love to order yours. You're not the only ones.
Thank you.
Oh, I know who that is. I see now. Hello,
Yeah,
beautiful.
yeah.
Yes.
I
Okay.
will work on that, friends. That's on my to-do list.
Welcome, Indigo Key Wisdom. Don't you love these names people have? I love
Yes.
these names. Okay,
Yeah.
so we're coming to Jackie's Crystal Moon. Oh, by the way, everybody, please come next week. Same time, same day. I will be here with Jackie's Crystal Moon. Jackie coming all the way from Ireland, my friends. And we're
Oh,
going to, yeah, it was on my bucket list. And so she just wanted to say hello. Can't wait to join you next Saturday, Althea. I can't wait either.
I'll be in the
Okay.
audience.
So yeah, come and just stop in, even if you can't stay the whole time, because these lives, I don't do that many of them, but they can just go on and on and on, and people are ducking in and out. Me.
Like a party.
Yeah, I don't let me start spouting off my little, thing about people in the lives.
Yeah, yeah.
Most people are waiting for a gazillion people to get in the room. She says, Angel says, thank you so much, ladies. It still resonated for me, especially since with the Ace of Wands being my energy focus for the year. And I am
Um,
in my justice year. Okay.
oh,
All right.
oh,
Justice year.
yes.
I'm
You're
in
in
my
a really
hermit
good
year.
option. Yeah, I am in the Haynes
Okay.
band here. And
But
bay leaf, when you see a rainbow, I don't know why, I just feel called to say like colors. It says the wonder of colors. That's your beloved. Something about rainbows or something about seeing something colorful or seeing something a particular color, maybe your favorite color or his favorite color, colors. I just wanted to say,
oh,
leave that with you. Okay. I don't know what it
that's
means, but
that's
that's just what
beautiful.
I'm going to
That's
share.
beautiful. She said
Yeah.
she'd been waiting to get a message. There's your message.
Yeah.
Start looking for the
Colors.
colors. Yeah,
Yeah.
Kim brought it to you, so I think that's
Yeah.
right on. I think that's on spot. Okay, Adam Bluefire. Question, ladies. I would like
Okay.
to know if my building is haunted. I've done a few readings and see a lady spirit looking lost, looking for her husband. I sometimes smell her cinnamon and vanilla perfume scents. Ooh. Well, do you call that Adam Bluefire when because you're saying haunted? That's a word we usually associate with something like negative energy. Somebody says, "Oh, my building's haunted." Oh, you know. But it might be the way you're describing her. It doesn't sound scary at all. I'm just wondering if it's a scary phenomenon for you or not.
Yeah, she
Now
seems
let's see. What
benevolent.
deck do you have there, Miss Kim, for such types of?
Yes, this types questions. My goodness.
So
Okay.
we don't have his deck yet, but
Not yet.
I'm going to keep using this too because I don't know what else to do in this moment.
Yeah. I think I'm going to use the When Women Had Wings tarot. I have others, but I don't feel like grabbing them and like making y'all wait for that. But I do have others that I think could fit the bill.
When
Oh,
women
I just
have
have a,
wings, Kim,
or I
Lord
could
have,
use,
don't
or
tell
I could
me
use the
anymore.
Dream Keepers tarot. Like
What
so,
is that one? What's
this
that?
was the Dream Keepers tarot. That one, this one
Oh,
might
that would
actually
be a good
do it.
one. That
Yeah,
would
so
be a
I'll
good one.
do this one.
Oh, I don't have any kind of
Um,
cool
yeah,
things like that. Well, I could use the Mystic Palette.
and you know
Yeah,
the Rider Waite Smith can do just wonders as well.
it is. It's the best
Like so, there's that.
for me. It's what I
It's,
learned on.
yeah, it's my home study deck. My favorite, really, to be
And his
honest.
building is haunted. When you say my building, is this the building you live in or the building you own?
Yeah.
Just trying to get some context. A little context.
Oh, that's
If
interesting.
you see any answers from him, let me know, Kim.
Okay.
Some
I'll
on
take
the
a look
other.
now.
So then we have joyful journey and then spiritual love.
Yay. This is nice. Nice way to spend my afternoon.
It is nice. I'm always happy with when I'm with you. I'm always
Yeah.
happy when I'm with you.
I am as well with you. This is so much fun. Oh my goodness. And I'll let you know some, Adam.
Still shuffling, right?
Yeah.
He wants to know. The question is my building haunted?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm gonna.
Tell me about the building.
Ooh, I wonder. Yeah, I want to know with this building. Do you know the history? Like, I am one of those people that loves watching videos about like the history of a place and who lived there and how long it had been around and what could the past inhabitants tell us about what spirits may be lingering. So I'm totally something I've been passionate about for a very long time. So
Hmm.
probably well before tarot or anything. It's the spirits.
Oh, make sure to do the YouTubey things. Hit the thumbs up on both channels and leave a lovely comment after the live. It all helps the algorithm. It really does. And people just, for some reason, that's the first thing I do when I go to somebody's video. That's
Hmm.
just me though. And even if I don't have a long, beautiful thing to say, I'll just say thank you. You
Hmm.
know,
It
doesn't
does
take
help.
much. I see things as an exchange of energy.
Yeah, me too.
But a lot of people,
It
when I've
really
been around,
helps. Yeah,
it does help. It helps a lot.
yeah.
I
And I'm
just,
so grateful.
I just get tired. I know people get tired of saying that because it feels
Well,
like begging.
yeah, and I don't want to feel like a bugaboo, but then it's like, well, I mean, I don't mind when I'm in the audience and I don't mind liking people's videos. It's the least I could do and
The
leaving a
least, yeah.
comment. And
That's
our
how I do.
community we thrive off the comments. We're not
It's
talking to
probably
some
not the people in either
boy.
one of these channels, but I'm just
Right.
saying the hero streets that I've been in, and I see people they come in and make demands and stuff, and they don't even support the people whose channel they're coming and asking that. I just
True.
think that's rank. But then
Rank.
I guess I can be judgy. So what can I say?
Hey,
All right,
well,
Adam's
you
building the building he lives in.
okay.
Is it haunted?
I can start while you prepare if you're
Oh yeah,
or if
because
you're
I'm
ready.
still over here
Okay,
shuffling. Go
go
ahead.
ahead.
Go
I got
ahead.
an
Go ahead.
affirmative of yes, it is. And what's so interesting is I got the Queen of Pentacles. Isn't and look, isn't she lovely? And in her lux, well, I mean, it looks like a throne, but it's just yeah, she's smiling. So when I see her face, Adam, I see this as my first intuitive hit was this is a benevolent spirit. And you are highly intuitive, my friend. So I knew when you said, is it haunted? There's a good chance something going on there. And so this is a strong affirmative of yes, there is a feminine spirit, I dare say, who maybe lived a luxurious lifestyle or, she's still, her essence is still lingering about that building. So we have your Queen of Pentacles. Yes. Then for my ancestral healing oracle, we got upheaval. This is where the importance of knowing the history of the building or where she may have been staying could offer clues as to like her time. What I mean by that, like when she was alive, was something like World War II. I'm just giving an example. World War II was going on, or something like that, and maybe that's her time of living there. Maybe that's how old your building is. Maybe it's older, but some sort of upheaval is a clue on time period. So if your building was 100 years old, what was something cataclysmic or catastrophic that may have happened around in the community that could help you pinpoint when this woman was alive? Then I have energy strands, again, affirming, yes, there is spirit high spirit stuff going on in your home. And DNA connection. I didn't know quite how to interpret this one. I don't
Hmm.
know yet. I'll sit with it. Um,
Somebody,
someone linked somehow.
yeah, maybe to him somehow. I don't
Yeah,
know.
him or maybe the person that's alive today who's linked to her. Like maybe a relative, like a child or a grandchild or a great grandchild. There's someone who's alive that maybe even lives nearby. It's almost like a beckoning to find out a bit more about the building, and then to in order to find out about her, and it unlocking something of importance in your life, right? Because then I got linking. The last card I got was linking with spirit. Linking with spirit. Let me see. Okay. It says the first and most important step when you're connecting and communicating with spirit is to create a solid and clear link. Only when the link with spirit has been established can the delicate process of I can't say it, basically authenticating somebody.
Authenticity.
Uh-huh,
Hmm.
and validation can begin. So when you can authenticate them or validate, do you really have a connection? It says to practice linking, it's important to first become aware of how you sense the spirit world. For some, it's a quickening, as though your whole body is vibrating, a sense of inner knowing, or even seeing energy. Look, energy strands. Some people can see
Oh, I
auras,
love
some
that
people can
card.
see little dots or orbs. How do you see, feel? Yeah, how do you feel the spirit world? That's what I'm getting here. It says a sense of inner knowing or even seeing energy. Each and every medium works in their own unique way. And no matter how you sense spirit, just trust it's the right way for you. To establish a strong link, Adam, you can breathe in the energy, which sends a clear signal that you're ready to connect. In your heart and mind, invite the spirit to draw close and share their light and energy with you. And yeah, I'll just stop there. But that's what I got. To answer your question in short, yes, there is. And there's an invitation to connect with the spirit.
Okay,
You,
and I was been sorting trying to sort this out, but I would say yes too from the cards that I pulled. But
mhm,
somehow, and it's not negative, somehow though it's connected to somehow you having to make choices about something or
mhm,
decisions. I don't know. She may be looking lost and looking for her husband, but there's some reason that she's getting your attention. The first one I got was the Two of Swords, which is about needing to make a decision and not really being able to. And then
mhm,
the second one that sort of told me yes, but it confirmed a need for a decision is judgment. But judgment, this also relates to
mhm.
maybe like reincarnation or past life energy. And
True.
so it would suggest to me this is the answer to your question. And then, so I think it maybe that like the building, yes, in a general way. You also got the confirmation from the angel numbers. I don't know if you can see this because then I pulled signs of the times.
I
And the
love
whole,
that deck.
I know you do. I got it because of you. and, peace and hope are part of this solution to discovering whatever, like this decision. See, I'm feeling like there's two things happening here. Oh, okay. I feel like there's two things happening here, Adam. That's like there's something that's involving you in this understanding about, yes, the answer, the building is haunted, but it's not a bad thing, at least not where you're concerned, but it's somehow connected to decisions. Now, how does that connect to you? I'm not really sure, but it's like you're not seeing something that you're supposed to see because I also got the Four of Cups here, which is like, over here looking over here while somebody's giving you something over here and you're just missing it. The whole thing with the Signs of the Times card, though, says it's very like pleasant energy, harmony, confirmation, and hope. The confirmation is on your question, and the hope is like, I feel like it's like maybe there's more that you can do or you're thinking about doing more. Are you mediumistic, Adam?
Mm.
And because maybe that's part of the decision. Because I think you might have had a similar question. I could be wrong. The last time that you visited about something from the past, mother, grandmother, something like that. I'm forgive me because I don't really remember, but it's like somehow
Mm.
tied into maybe you're supposed to be doing more with what you're these that you're having, and it's
Yeah.
coming up as is my building haunted, but it's more you're more involved in this answer than
Yes.
your question suggests. If I don't know if this makes sense, you can you can let me know if that makes sense. But yes, the short answer is yes, it is, and it's somehow you're connected and there's
Oh.
decisions involved, past life, karma involved, and you're missing something. But
Yeah.
don't get your what do they say? Don't get your panties in a wad or twist or however the expression goes, because it's all good, man. Peace. It's all
Yeah.
good.
It's all
Angel
good.
numbers confirming that somehow you are maybe supposed to be doing more than what you're doing with your gifts and
Hmm.
hope, the rainbow. Okay, so I don't know. Let me know if that makes sense to you. And in the
Yeah.
meantime, we're going to keep going because we have a couple more.
Okay.
Let me see. Guyanese C in the house. I don't know. I'm not sure what that means. Is there another
Okay.
Guyanese? Is there another guy? Oh, Leslin. Okay. Welcome, Leslin. Oh,
Hi,
she's
Leslie.
Guyanese also. Okay. Oh, I love
Hey.
it. Hey. Okay. Let's keep going. Um, please hit the like button, beautiful people. Yes, your little
Thank you,
reminder from
friends.
the wonderful, wonderful people who are in the audience today. We appreciate you so much.
Thank you.
Let's see, let's keep going. Okay, they're having some conversations between themselves. This is me. I'm gonna
Love
put
that.
while I'm looking, I'm gonna put Jackie's up. And this is who's coming on with me next week.
Yeah, you're
And
gonna have lots of peeps coming.
hauntings can be positive. Depends on the spirit. Yeah, okay. We'll have to
Yes.
check in the group. I use Wider Rate Smith. Cinnamon feels like a good energy. It really does. And that
Yes.
vanilla is
It
the
goes with
color
that
of
Queen of Pentacles too, right? That it's like that
cinnamon. Oh
warm.
yeah, the home, the hearth and home.
Yes.
The hearth and home.
Love that.
I will keep an eye on the color. I will catch you on Saturday, lovely, lively, and thanks for spending the time to explain the cards. That was Bailey.
Thank you, Bailey.
Oh, Adam says, I sense she's on the stairs and floats between flats of the building. We got more information. Okay.
Oh,
Bye, Bayleaf. Hope to see you again.
bye,
Have a
Bailey.
magnificent day. Um,
Wow.
Reciprocating the energy is everything.
Hmm.
My kind of being right there. In my readings, I got all the queens come out. She's a positive spirit. Yes. Okay.
Yes.
There you go.
Okay.
Cosign.
Maternal and nurturing. Love her. I love her. I don't even know her.
Okay. I know, I know. I feel like though she would be nice to know, you know. And I get the
Mhm.
feeling of like those days when they wore the like not the hoop dresses, but they wore
Oh,
long
what
dresses
do they
with
call
the
them?
floating down
Petticoats?
the steps. Yeah, petticoats
Oh,
and things like
yes.
that. That's the image I have in my head.
That's,
Uh
yeah.
I believe the lady spirit worked or owned the shop of the building and was rich, but doesn't realize she's dead. And it was from quite some time ago. So it all matches up. I wonder if your decision is about
Oh,
helping people like that, Adam.
yes.
You
How
know, how
interesting.
how does that resonate? Because yeah, some people are here to help escort,
Yeah.
move along, lovingly
Yeah.
move along, keep going. White light just
Your,
over there. Go down.
your British accent. Yeah.
I'm just being goofy. Kim, that makes so much sense. I feel like I'm picking up old timelines and the current home.
Yeah, yeah, and you are highly intuitive, my friend. Indigo Key. Yes. So yeah, so it's like something about the old timelines informing you, giving you more clues. But it sounds like Adam, you have an idea of this person and her time on this earth. Yeah, her physical time.
And she says, it's hard to explain, but I do feel we're in some kind of entanglement with our ancestors, and certain timelines are coming in strong. Oh,
Hmm.
yeah.
With that
Create the
DNA
best.
connection. Yeah, that DNA connection card.
Oh, she sounds so lovely, especially with her scent.
Yes. Mm.
Hi, Sherry Krause. I'm jumping
Hello,
in for as
Sherry.
long as you guys are still on. All righty,
All right,
welcome. We're
Sherry.
happy. We're
Welcome.
happy. Indigo Key, Tapestry of the Unseen, has just subscribed to your channel. I'm gonna have to go over there too because I don't know about your channel.
Yay.
Um, More from Adam. I think she may want to connect more and open my medium abilities more. I have strong clairsentience alongside my Boy, sit down.
See?
I have that too. I have that too. Oh my gosh. What's
See,
your
look at
sign?
that.
What's your
Yes.
sign, Adam Blue Fire?
I,
I'm curious. I'm
that
very
is such a
clairsentient.
true. Yeah, see?
Okay.
Oh, so yeah, very
In
much
a medium.
prime for mediumship. Yeah, with being
Yeah.
clairsentient. That's interesting.
Okay, so I'm moving on down here. I think I've got everybody. We're
Okay.
placing certain, yeah, because they're having a
Now we,
conversation. So
okay.
we have Joyful Journey and Spiritual Love Tarot. And then I
Okay.
guess we can and Adam, let us know how that message hits you and if you have any questions about it.
Yes. I'm
And
intrigued. And keep us posted on if you try to reach out, like you know how to reach us, either in these live
yeah,
streams.
because I would love to
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, I would
Inquiring
love to know.
minds want to know.
For real.
I always say, I want to know. Okay, so
No.
Joyful Journey. Where are my cards?
Ooh, I
Where did
love
the
a good
cards go?
career.
What did your okay, there they are. I was like, did your lady come and take my cards? Okay.
She came. She's also
They
a
literally,
trickster.
I hid them under a box but didn't know it. What message do my guides have for me, particularly regarding my career? Okay,
Okay.
Joyful Journey. I got that joy, 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 joy down in my heart, down
Hey,
in my heart, down in my heart. You know, I sing every
I know
time, all
you.
the
Good. I'm loving what's coming up
time.
so
Down in
far.
my heart today.
Hey. Ooh.
Okay, what message do joyful JJ's guides have for JJ?
Particularly about the career.
Did you say
I said particularly about the
career?
career.
What
I like
message do
that.
they have for her, especially or particularly in relation to career?
All the cards.
Is that a rooster?
Yes.
Rooster!
There is a rooster. You can hear
I
it
love it.
too.
Oh yeah, I hear him here. So
Yeah, that's. It's not my rooster, but it's a rooster nearby. I don't have a
yeah,
rooster. No,
I don't have one.
wouldn't know what to do with a rooster. Hmm. Okay.
Ooh.
Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. Hmm. Why not do it on all these decks? Okay. And last word. Joyful journey. Okay.
Okay. So, interesting energy here, joyful journey.
Mhm.
It appears like the message for you at this time is about the only little major we have here, but it's a big one and an important one. It's the Wheel of Fortune.
Mhm.
This is all about a moment of, shall we say, destiny, even though you make your own crown your own head, as we say in Ifa. But it's about a moment of import in which you have the opportunity to make anything you want. Okay. It involves you actually doing, like I said to one of the earlier people, actually moving in the direction of something that is in your heart's desires. Now, I'm sort of combining this as what they need to know, but particularly with regard to your career. So,
Mhm.
whatever it is, if you've been churning something over in your head about making a move or making a choice, you're being encouraged to do it at this time or in the next little bit of time, whatever that is. And that means being deliberate. It means if you want joy and happiness, you have to go for it. But this is the Eight of Cups, all about leaving the status quo behind and moving in the direction of that which will give you fulfillment, that which will make your heart ring a ding ding. Okay. And as you do that, and when you do that, you're going to find a whole new lease of life, so to speak, new inspiration, new understanding, new ways to express yourself. We have here the Ace of Swords, which is that the gift that comes from taking advantage of, because what I like to say is hop on the wheel and ride it because it's going around and around. And
Mhm.
so taking advantage of this moment, whether in your life or career specifically, to go for something that's meaningful to you. And you're going to be finding that there's a blessing at the end of that rainbow. But what's also involved here, because I pulled cards from the Sacred Traveler deck, Oracle, and in that need to move into your dream field of dreams with the Eight of Cups, leaving behind,
Mhm.
because you need to reflect and redirect your energy. This card says impasse. So this one's falling right up under the Wheel of Fortune, which says that this is the moment. If you, this impasse that you may have been in, this is the moment to take some kind of action, to take advantage of an opportunity. I see it as an opportunity. Some people, depending on whatever is going on, it can be seen as other things. But I see it as an upcoming opportunity or an opportunity like a momentous moment, a moment where you choose. Okay, and part of the process of Eight of Cups, walking away towards something better for yourself, is cleansing waters. Purification activates vibrant life force. So, again, there's some clearing. Maybe you have to clear some stuff in your heart, maybe not so much in your head, about what you're choosing to move towards and leave behind. And it's an emotional thing, but it will also be a cleansing thing for you, according to this card, purifying, because you're ultimately on a voyage of the heart. And you've got to understand that you've got to just, this new information, this new awareness, this new gift of communicating or being able to express yourself is really a voyage of the heart, because you're being told to be love as you move forward in this energy of
Mhm.
destiny, if you will.
Mhm.
Love flows through you and to you. So this one is Voyage of the Heart. So you're on that kind of heart journey, but it's much more momentous than that. And somehow this is connected to what you're thinking you're trying to shape into a pathway for yourself. It's like if you do the bigger thing, it's like that line from Field of Dreams, if you build it, they will come. If you
Mm.
do the bigger thing, you're going to find that in the sorting process of you saying yes to destiny, it's going to become more clear what you're moving in the direction of. And that
Mhm.
direction is more about you expressing yourself and cleaning your heart and cleaning whatever emotional, refuse or baggage you may,
Mm-hmm.
maybe weighing you down right now and
Mm-hmm.
bringing you like the feeling of being at an impasse. So reflect and redirect your energy because love flows through you and to you to the degree that you make yourself a vessel for that. So that's my take on your question, Joyful Journey. And let me know how that sits with you and turning it over to Miss Kim.
Wow. Okay. So that piggybacking off of that. So Page of Cups. Let me see if I can get that close. That is about answering the tug of your heart and being new at something, something that is a creative endeavor, something that is like a heart-centered project, or what really tugs at your heartstrings, and saying yes to it with the Page of Cups. Before I go with the rest of the tarot cards for a moment, the first card I got from the very first card when I did your spread was artist, and it was something that Althea Grace said about creative
Express.
expression, yeah. And so artist, it says engaging in artistic activities is beneficial to your career and every other area of your life. So this is the time very soon to say yes to something that stirs your heart. Now, in terms of like the nitty gritty of your career, I'm not quite sure what your career is, like what you make your money or what you've been building upon. There's some significant change coming, or maybe has happened, maybe last year sometime with the death card, or a need to surrender and release something about your career, because it may, if you don't surrender and release and don't let that go, whatever that thing is, it's going to hold you down. It's going to be like an anchor. It's going to weigh you down. And that spirit has a bigger vision for you. It's time to answer the call of something greater with the
Mm.
judgment card. It's time to answer a calling. And you have been hearing the call, you have been dancing around the call, but now this is the year to say, let me step into this. And there's something, some sort of disappointments, maybe disappointments in your current career, how it's been going with the Three of Swords. This was at the bottom of the deck.
Ooh, that's pretty.
And it's like, that's just one more sign, joyful journey. Yeah, sign of like, you know what, I have been holding on. Let me stop operating in a place of fear. And I say this because we've got take a divinely guided chance. This is from the Abundance, Angels of Abundance Oracle. It says all positive change and successful ventures involve a degree of risk, and you are ready to follow your divine guidance to new territories. As you leave behind that which is comfortable and familiar, but no longer appropriate for you, you make room for new and more meaningful opportunities. Whoa, whoa. And I was like, okay. So then we got media and spotlight. This doesn't necessarily mean media
Ooh.
like, I mean, it can. You're like, oh, I'm stepping into the spotlight. It could be, oh, starting a journey or of content creation, or putting yourself
Mm-hmm.
out there is what I'm getting
Expressing.
with this part. Yes, expression
Mm-hmm.
and putting yourself out there. Job search, maybe you have been searching for a new job, and maybe this is just confirmation you're on the right track, or that you need to start searching for something new. And micromanage, are you
Mm.
micromanaging something or someone in your career life, or is someone micromanaging you? That's yet again another sign that something is off. I hated being micromanaged when I had my 9 to 5 job, because I'm a capable person. I don't need to be micromanaged, but sometimes I would attract bosses or situations where they just would be micromanaged. And it's like, no, I need to leave and go where I don't need to feel all like that. Or if you're the one having to micromanage, what about that situation needs to be changed or shifted or released? Because it'll just continue to tighten up, and you can't be creative in your off hours. It's time to be creative in your off time, so that way it can lead you to bigger things in your life, bigger ways to express what your heart's desire is. So that's what I got. That's what,
Wow. Love it. Yeah, it's a destined moment,
yeah,
JJ. What you
yeah,
gonna do?
yeah. Oh, and then I forgot it before we go. We got
Mhm.
self-employed. It says entrepreneur, freelancer, social media influencer, or creator. So again, it's like, don't be afraid to
Create.
shine, friend. It's your time to shine.
Doing shaking it up, maybe doing something that you haven't really done before. Like if you like most of the jobs I've ever had have been my, working for somebody. And
Yeah,
maybe now you're stepping out into working for you, which is the ideal, I guess, especially now. But anyway,
right.
I don't want to get
that's
sidetracked because I know I can go off on a little tangent. So
yeah, stop it.
that's what my rambles are. Okay,
Okay.
so let us know, JJ, what how that works for you. Let me check back with the chat. I think we have spiritual love tarot, and as far as I can see, just one more before I go do a live on Just Ghost. I don't know what that means. I hope you are in the next Poised Elite meeting, Indigo. Okay, that's something else. um, so who is? Wait, do I know who Indigo is? Yeah, I do. No, I
Yeah.
didn't see the picture. Oh yeah, no, I saw spiritual. Okay, I don't know who Indigo is right just by the name. Tapestry. Check out my Kendrick Lamar breakdown. If you know who he is, they not like us, honey. I know that.
Yes.
Um, that's the best ever. That's the best song ever. Still,
Yes.
even though he's got some good ones now. Okay,
Yeah.
Sherry. Okay, Sherry will be the last. Let me look down here.
Oh, and I think
That looks
you
like
said
a.
spiritual
That looks like
love.
a. I'm going next to spiritual.
Okay.
I'm just pinning. I'm just checking the
Okay.
big thing to see that I'm not missing people who had said something.
True.
And so JJ, yeah, let us know how that is. Hope you don't mind me saying JJ, but spiritual
JJ.
love tarot. I would love some guidance around releasing fear and opening up so that I can communicate better with a potential partner, as in mate, I'm assuming. Because
Yeah.
nowadays, the way we use a language has so many permutations. Partner
True.
could be a business partner, it could just be, you know, what do you call it, a
Oh
hookup part. It
yeah,
could be anything.
that's true. One of many partners,
But I'm going
like
to take it as mate, a potential
yes.
mate, so that
Yes.
I can, tune more into it.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay. I would love some guidance on releasing fear, how to release fear and how to
Okay.
open up. Mm.
Okay.
Where is love? You know that song? Does it fall from skies
Who
above?
sings it?
It's so old. It's from a musical. Like it's I don't know if it's from not from Alfie, but something way back. And I learned to
Okay.
play it on the piano when I was a girl.
Really?
So I
You
took
play the
piano lessons
piano?
then, and I used to
Okay.
play and sing.
That's awesome.
Growing up, I don't have one now.
Yeah, my daughter, we have a piano here. And
Ooh,
she plays.
nice.
Yeah, her grandmother gifted it. It's
Oh,
no
oh, how
easy thing.
nice.
It's very
How
nice.
nice.
It's no
Guidance around
easy thing to
releasing.
get it on the island. They do sell them in the capital, but it was like, yeah. And she's an Aries like you,
Oh, I
my
know it.
daughter.
Oh, yeah. Well, right away that just she's all. I know she's hella dope.
She's
Oh, okay.
mad.
This one I'm gonna pull out. This I changing decks. I'm changing decks.
Let's see. I'm liking this one. Women have wings.
No, I'm going to release fear. And open up. Release fear and open up.
Okay. questions that we've got before us today. Very good questions. Always. You all
Always.
the best questions, I have to say.
Wow, man. I mean, the words on these cards, just from the
Mhm.
question.
I know.
Okay, let's see.
And would you like to go first or would you like me to?
Okay, let me
Okay.
there's three. I pull five cards for you. There's three majors in it. But
Wow.
it's funny, I'm laughing because I was repeating her question.
Hmm.
Guidance around releasing fear and opening up to love. Releasing fear and opening up to love. And the very first card I got is called Release. Relax, relate, release. This is the Psychic Love Tarot deck, Psychic Tarot of the Heart. Sorry, and this is the energy of the Death card. Okay, which says release, let go. It's going to be done for you because you're open. You're asking the question, and so you are making yourself receptive by wanting to deal with um, whatever is an impediment to you re, getting to that love. But from the looks of this, I can tell that you are going to make the steps that are necessary to get there. The second card I have is called Embrace. Oh, embrace me, embraceable you. But this is actually the World card, which says that you are ready. I mean, part
Yeah.
of it is in the readiness for something new. In fact, both these cards say that. Death says that, whether you want to or not, you're going to change the way you're doing it, but you're coming willingly. So the
Mhm.
change is something from a deep level, I would imagine. And the embrace card or the world card says coming to the end of the way it's been for you and
Yeah.
preparing for the new. Part of it is maybe you're a little bit caught up in your mind, overthinking it,
Yeah.
because I have to look to see what.
I love
See, I cannot be Kim when I grow up.
that.
Um, because it's like too many things on the table for me. Okay, that's what I
I
thought.
know.
Okay, relax, relate, release. This card
Mhm.
says just breathe. This would be your Four of Swords energy, which says that you might be
Mhm.
giving yourself more fits in your mind about it than what you need to. You've already kind of like crossed a big hurdle, spiritual love, by where you are, and Spirit is taking you through. It's like overseeing you because three major arcana cards. Spirit is really like, I feel like surrounding you in this energy because it's answering your needs and your
Mhm.
prayers to help you release the blocks that you may have. Part of the block, I think, is trusting to actually do open your heart. It's more than just a mind thing. So just breathe says to me, um, to relax. Don't
Mhm.
overthink it. Don't get lost in your mind about, okay, maybe I need to
Mhm.
do this and I need to write 10 more lists of what they look like and all of this sort of thing. You don't really have to do that because the universe is, and in my way of seeing this, the universe is already moving you in this
Yes.
direction.
Yeah.
And this card says open up. So
Yeah.
that's why I was laughing at these words. And
Mhm.
this is like, again, this sort of co-signs to me the just breathe card, the Four of Swords here. This is the Four of Pentacles, which says that you don't have to hold on so tight. You can
Yeah.
just relax. Relax. I feel like you think you're doing something not enough or not good enough
Yeah.
or wrong. You're
Yeah.
not. You're absolutely not, because
Yeah.
you're in motion for the readiness that uh, um,
Yeah.
receiving love.
Mhm.
Um, and then the fifth card was the lovers. Okay.
Wow.
So part of what this is telling me is that you make a commitment within yourself to be whole within yourself. You met the balance in the yin and the yang within yourself, and then to
Mhm.
balance that connection within yourself with your what I call your inner divine, which is what I say is the God in you, because that's the energy that's bringing that partner to you. And if you can do more trusting of that energy, whatever you're releasing right now is reticence and a
Mhm.
hesitation to maybe try something new or try something more. You're open to it, but it's like, we say that we're ready, and then but we still hold back a little, if this is making
Mhm.
any sense.
Mhm.
And you have to realize that, okay, you said you wanted everything that was yesterday is out the door and the new
Yeah.
day is coming in. But part of your preparation for it is to just relax about it.
Yeah.
It's to relax your mind, don't overthink it, to also do things that honor your vessel and your being in terms of
Mhm.
that relaxation and preparing yourself, because it looks to me like this is in the market for you with the
Mhm.
Lover's card. But like I
Mhm.
say, for me, the advice with that is that you harmonize within your yin and your yang, you know, and then
Mhm.
you make that connection. That's
Mhm.
what it is, because it's the integral energy of the divine energy that's going to actually bring the right partner to you.
Mhm.
So I don't know. I feel like it's good for you. I
Mhm.
don't know,
Yeah.
um, but
Yeah.
it's like the feeling I have of telling you is that there's nothing that you're doing that's not right
Yeah.
about
That's right.
about preparing yourself for love. That you are doing your work, and
Mhm.
that's half of it right there, honey.
That's
you
right.
know Kim's got longevity. I mean, she she can also be, at least in this area. I speak, a little bit more quietly from
Yeah.
track, but I do understand. I do
Yeah.
understand, because I know that I'm the biggest impediment in my own world to that.
Mhm.
So that's why I've been doing work forever. But
Mhm.
anyway, that's what I have for you, Spiritual Love Tarot. Please let me know how that fits with you, and we're gonna give it over to Miss Kim.
Okay. Wow. Lovely messages you got coming through. So I'm going to start with
Yeah.
the oracle. We got traditional. Now I'm going to have to read it to you. It says here old fashioned ideals, marriages on the table, and taking things slowly. If you have been needing to take things slowly in the past, there's nothing wrong with that. You can continue on that path. Sometimes the traditional methods that are tried and true and they work. You don't have to get too far ahead of yourself, is what this card is saying. And then I got,
Hey, what your sound?
I know I accidentally hit the mute button. Like, antelope, I don't even know how I did that on the keyboard. New
Mm,
pathways. Consider whether you are happy on your current path. But the key words, new pathways,
mm-hmm.
is being open to communication. It's like with that lovers card that you got, it's like the choice is yours at this point. And you've already been doing the work. You have been taking things slowly, spiritual love tarot. It's not like you haven't been doing the work. You have been, is what I'm getting a sense. So now new pathways of communication are going to open up to you. Approach it as a straight up new beginning in your new relationship, or it's a new relationship. Feel the newness and allow the newness to carry you. You know how, like, when you have a new partner and you want to know everything about them. Now don't be like, I'm in an old marriage now, and sometimes I'm like, I heard that
Right.
story a million times before. Don't tell it again. Like it's not so new and fresh anymore. But carry and hold on to that fresh and new curiosity for your partner. And they too, and you are going to attract that energy back to you where you're like, how was your day? And you're genuinely interested. Oh my goodness, that story is so funny. You know what I mean? It's just that's that new love energy. Hold on to that for as long as possible. The strength card. You are strong. You are so capable of being a strong partner as you're showing up into a new partnership. It's all that inner strength is already in you, as the strength card says. And yeah, sometimes there's going to be challenges in a new relationship, but this card is a comfort to see. right? It's a comfort to see that you are doing what you're supposed to be doing. You will have the inner strength to navigate any challenges that come forth. And then we got the hermit.
Ooh.
Yeah. Sometimes in a relationship, you have to call back in your energy. You have to withdraw. You have to pull back. And that's not necessarily a wrong thing. I'll tell you why I'm saying that in a moment. Some people think, uh-oh, you feel like you got to pull back. That's bad news. Not necessarily. Sometimes you got to give your partner space. Sometimes you need space, and you honor that for the both of you, and that keeps the relationship moving in a healthier place. It keeps it strong, as we saw with the strength card. And persist. You got to put yourself out there with the 9 of wands. You got to put yourself out there. You're near the finish line with the new, the budding of a new relationship coming your way. So be diligent in keeping your heart like supple and open. Sense of curiosity. Date energy for as long as possible with that person. And the hermit brings about, it says you need to set healthy boundaries. If you have really high boundaries, that so much so they're impenetrable, like the walls are so high, you have to look at that. And you have to bring
Mm-hmm.
down the walls a bit. But if you have no boundaries at all, that's not necessarily healthy either. So it's not saying you need to just have boundaries. No, healthy boundaries, not too high, not too low, right? Let go of control issues. But there's another person in the mix. You can just only control yourself and how you move. Hence the hermit. Take a few days off from talking to each other and do not feel bad about it. I am, yeah, all Aquarian with that. Maybe that's why we lasted so long, because I'm like, I am hermiting right now. Leave me alone. Make a decision to be open. It simply starts with that, to hear the other person out, to, be with someone who's going to hear you out and value that. And then finally, this is a real connection. Oh, this is a real connection. If it's someone in your life now that you're thinking about, this is a real connection. Or this is symbolizing a real connection. It's very soon on the way to you. So that's what
Mm-hmm.
I have, Spiritual Love Tarot. That's what I
I
got.
think so too. I think it's coming. Let us know, Spiritual Love Tarot, how that fits with you. Yeah.
Yes.
So we have one more, and boy, what a doozy to close out this
I
day.
saw that one. You previewed it. I was
But
like,
before we do, let me just back up on these messages.
okay.
Uh, check out her Kendrick Lamar breakdown. I'm gonna have to do that. I don't know what you girls are doing over there, but I need to know. I need to know.
You're a
I
fan.
need to. I'm a big fan, and that's just new because with that song,
Yes.
because I just thought it was so profound. And
It
I'm not
is.
relating it to Drake. I'm just relating it to
The bigger,
the
yes,
world.
themes in life,
Yeah.
yeah, that we got going on. They're not like us.
Mm, they're not. Kendrick is a king of. Okay, we're gonna go skip those for now. Hop on the wheel and ride. That's my card of the year. So funny you should say that. Was it yours that I did spiritual love with the wheel? Whose card was the wheel of fortune? Was that you or was that
Oh, I can't remember who it
because
was,
I
but
whoever it was I was going to ask is I had in my a thing in my head that said, "Is that your card?" Because mine is the hermit. I was going ooh because I was looking at the card, Kim, that you held up for the hermit. It's so beautiful.
I
What is
know.
the name of that deck? I dare
When
you to ask.
women, let me show you.
With the purple hermit card.
Yes, it's When Women Have Wings. It's a US game systems deck. I have a flip
When
through on my channel.
okay, is it new?
Yes, I got it a month ago. Yeah, probably a little over a month
See,
ago.
I've been avoiding you for that reason.
I
But see,
know.
I'm seeing it in flesh. And the other one was the dream, whatever. What was
The
that?
Dream Keepers, which is also that's the indie version that I have, but there's a mass market on US Games as
Well,
well.
I'm a
But
mass
this is
market
it.
kind of girl.
Yeah.
Okay. So Oh, Crystal Gypsy. Well, thank you so much for being here. I
Thank
appreciate
you,
it.
Crystal Gypsy, for your
She had to leave. I don't
yes,
know whatever happened with
the our Russian friends.
oh no, no, they're gone, thankfully. Uh okay, so something is resonating with Sherry Krause. I'm not sure what it is.
Okay.
But I'm going to keep going. I'm micromanaged by a toxic person. Time to go. Bye bye.
Oh, the micromanage card. Okay. Okay. Let me get
Oh,
down
they're
there.
talking about Kendrick here. Okay, I'm going to keep moving. And yeah, so okay. Hello, Christine. We really stopped with the last question with Sherry's, but she has a question. Let me know how you feel about it, Kim. She
Okay.
would like some guidance as to if she will be okay Tuesday going to osteopath for back pain. I'm assuming, I don't know,
Oh,
osteopenia. I don't know what
okay.
that is. Do you
Okay.
have because we had already finished,
Yeah.
Christine.
Yeah. I know we have one more for, is it
We have
Sherry
one more.
Cross?
I'm
And
going
then
right
what
now
we
to
could do is maybe pull, like do a quick pull, just
we'll
the
do,
energy for Christine. So we'll,
okay.
yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, osteopenia is what she's saying.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, we'll just pull a quick okay. Oh, a nice message from Lisa. Just want to say to you both that what you're doing matters so much to so many of us.
Oh,
Taking the time out of your days to do these readings can make a huge impact on people's lives. Thank you both. Thank you so much for your kind words, Lisa. We
thank you,
both
Lisa.
appreciate it. I speak for Kim too. We
Yes,
both appreciate such kindness,
for
honestly.
sure. Thank you. That means a lot.
Okay. So we'll just pull a card and see the energy for you, but we're now. I don't know if you have mods in your,
Mm. Yeah, now
but
we're modless.
yeah,
Yeah,
we're modless. So no more
moderatorless.
questions. If anybody comes in, you guys please let them know that Christine's the last question.
Yes.
Okay, so Sherry's question is: are we all in danger as our world leaders attempt to achieve their 2030 goal of population decrease, as stated on the UN's website?
Oh.
Well,
Oh,
alrighty
okay.
then.
I know. All
I'm
right.
trying not to answer that because I already have, my own thoughts.
Goodness, now I gotta go look at the UN's website.
Oh,
After
honey, those are the demons.
oh my
These
God.
are the beings that want humankind to um, be their itch bay.
Mm,
They want us to
that's-
continue being it. Let's put it like that. These are the
mhm.
people that want to bring in the digital money with the connected to your ID, so they can tell
Oh
you when
yeah.
to buy pizza and when not. All of that.
Fancy.
They're just psychopaths. That's really the bottom line. So that should say a
Mhm.
lot. The likes of Klaus Schwab and co. Yuval Harari and co.
Mhm.
Anyway, the World Economic Forum
Wow.
and the UN, they're all together, all of those initial groups.
Dang. Let's see what we got going on.
Yeah, let's see. Let's see what the cards say about it.
Yeah.
Are we all in danger as our world's leader? I'm going to say,
Hmm. Mm. I like,
tell
are
me
we?
about the further attempts to meet the 2030 goals. Now what you don't know about that is they have a population goal. There's 8 billion people on the planet, they only want 1 billion.
What?
So you figure it out. War, disease, famine, you name it. Anything will do.
Jesus.
Okay.
Huh. Okay. Well, I will say this. Ugh. Okay. In danger. That's a
I know that's a strong word.
yes.
I was trying to figure out how to phrase it.
I can say this. Yeah, its short answer is yes. I know. But spirit doesn't leave us without bearing arms ourselves. So I'll just say that for a moment. Did you want to go first?
No, you go ahead this time.
Okay. All right. So I
Just
got three yes cards, three affirmatives. The
mm,
Fool,
love that,
yes.
really.
Then I got Knight of Wands,
Come in.
and Page of Swords. I would say yes. There is a sense of danger. There is some influences here, and let me show you the oracle cards from my ancestral um, healing
Oh.
oracle. I got first lost. We're lost, friends. Gentlemen, powerful men, influence, energy. See that, and then influence. There's powerful masculine energies at play. There is a sense of danger. There is a sense of we need to really be vigilant, hyper vigilant, and it's not just the kind of vigilance with our eyes and our ears. We gotta also tap in to our higher knowing with the high priestess. We're like, remember I said we're not out here without protection or without the tools, but our tools, this is a spiritual warfare as well. This is not just, oh, we're in danger physically. This is a spiritual warfare. This is not like anything we've ever seen in lifetimes past. I got a handshake card, a meeting. Well, I'm just going to show you handshake, some kind of clandestine deals behind the doors. What do they call it? Behind the scenes going on, agreements, two
Mm.
percenters, ram. They want to ram this on us. And then frying pan, trouble, accusations is the key words. And September is of significance to this question. So I'm going to
September.
say yes, September for this question. I'm going to
Mhm.
say yes, there is some sense of something going on that we all need to really be hyper vigilant and paying attention to. Now, sometimes we can feel hopeless and helpless, but we're not. Remember what one of the questions we got earlier is like, what's going on? And it was about the UK question we have early at the
Oh
start of
yeah.
this video, and I said
Hmm.
how we are way more powerful in our numbers and in where we are in this enlightened path at this point in time and juncture, and that we're in 2025. But we got to remember that we are powerful in ways in which they can't they can't outnumber us, and how we get there is by toughening up in our spiritual self. So that's what I got. That's what I
Mm.
got. Yeah.
I don't even know. I don't even know because I'm so confused in the question because I was trying to reframe it.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Ooh, look at that.
what
And I got Raven, so someone told me to shuffle these cards. It says Raven, wise woman.
your sound, Kim? We can't hear you.
I hit it again. It's something on my laptop keyboard that I'm hitting. I can't see. So I got Raven, wise woman. A change is coming. Now look, check out this high priestess, and she's got wings here.
Oh, that's
Check.
so interesting.
That is so interesting. And then starfish, intuition. Listen to your soul's truth. Think less, feel more. That is our superpower. The sheer numbers of us and our superpower, our intuition. So there, I'm now completely done. I'm
Okay.
done.
So I would say we got four major arcanas in the seven cards that I pull for this question. And the first one is the High Priestess, Kim, um,
Wow.
which you just pulled, right? And I would say that there is a tug or war, so to speak, happening because the cards that I have here are the majors are the High Priestess, the Moon, the Hierophant, and the Magician. And those may represent all the shenanigans, all the efforts they will make, but I just can't leave it to the demons for for this information. You went silent again, Kim.
Oh
And
no, I'm listening.
oh no, I know, but I hear the sound and it makes me take alert. Um, so getting to it suggests that there will be a struggle to do it, because even as we move towards 2030, it'll be a continuing process of people becoming aware and waking up, kind of
Mhm.
like what I said about the UK. But at the end of the day, you know, they mean it for this thing I just quoted the other day. They mean it for ill, but divine means it for good.
Mhm.
My cat's in here now, but anyway, so we're going to have some moments of um,
Hmm. Hmm.
making us finding the joy where we can. The high priestess says to me that, you know, when you plumb the depths of your being and your consciousness, what do you find there? This is information that is not known until you do that. So it tells me that, I mean, it's the overarching energy that, you know, depending on how people read it, I read it as needing to go and get more information. And for me, it's an individual. It's like the whole thing I said about the consciousness. As individual people's consciousness rises, your experience, to quote what they say in Christianity, two women are standing at the grinding mill, one is taken and one is left, and they always say that in relation to the rapture. I don't see it like that, but I see it as where your consciousness is at any given
Yeah.
time. You may not experience what the person standing right next to you does,
True.
because you have done a certain kind of
Mhm.
soul searching. So we will find. Four of Wands says we will find some breakthroughs or some abilities to break through into
Yeah.
something pleasant as we reach these last 5 years or next 5 years. I think the efforts, though, to keep us from being successful in that will, they, like I always say, these devils are going to, that their time is up, but they're going to take prisoners.
Oh yeah.
They're not going to go without an effort. And so the moon tells us that, only your worst fears and
Mhm.
frights uh, can have the weight of what you choose to give it. This also says that they have all kinds of things up their sleeve that we cannot see. Again,
Yes.
we cannot see the what's her name? The high priestess. You
Yes.
can see I'm getting
Yes.
tired. The high priestess and the moon.
Mhm.
We cannot see, we cannot fully know, but the energy suggests that it's not so positive. So you got to
Mhm.
make lemon out of lemonade. You have to pay attention. Four of Cups says, pay attention,
Yeah.
because along the way, the universe is going to be bringing us clues, giving us information. Remember that love is everything. Remember that you have to see through the eyes of love. Otherwise, you create through the eyes of fear. So
Yeah.
it's like a double joint. It's not what are they going to do to us per se. It's, in my reframing, it's they're doing this and what are we doing at the same
Yes.
time? We have an opportunity, because I'm not going to sit here and be a victim. I'm
Nope.
not going to sit here and see what they want to weigh on us and then
That's
just say,
right.
well, they have the power. No, they don't,
No, they
as
don't.
Kim rightfully said earlier. Now,
Yeah.
this one is so interesting because so many people that I have listened to, they make the Hierophant the deep state card.
Mm.
Is what I
Mm.
call what they call it, or you can substitute that for the UN, the WEF, the anybody along that ilk, because it represents the way things are, tradition, the way things
Yeah.
have been, and
Secret
it's
societies too. I can see that. Yeah.
yes, and so
Mhm.
falling where it does in my little spread here under the moon card says they're up to no good. Okay.
Mhm.
So we can see that. That's not a surprise. But the magician is saying that, just like on the other one, we have the ability to take the reins of our own energy and power if we but recognize who we are. If we
Right.
but recognize we've been given everything. There's no saviors coming. There's no galactics dropping down. There's
No.
none of that. We are that.
We
And if
are
we
that.
don't do that, Sherry, then uh,
Well,
we
and we
get what we
lost.
get. That's how
Right.
I like to look at it. We have the power. They don't have the power. I'm not giving them that. And the King of Wands says that again, it kind of co-signs to me the magician because it kind of says that this is a being who has mastered and knows her gifts and is able to use them to create the best. This is my key
Mhm.
word for today, I guess. Create the best. So to kind of, you were asking like, are we in danger? Yes or no? Um, I would say, depending on the way you want to perceive that
Right.
question, I don't perceive it that way. I
Mhm.
say, yeah, they're gonna pull out all the stops. There's no doubt about it. Incoming pandemics, incoming war,
Yeah.
incoming money crash,
Famine.
incoming
Right.
all of that. That's coming. But the key thing that I kind of want to point at is that they have as much ability to be successful as the power that you give them to do so. That starts in your mind.
Yes.
So that's my answer. To You got to let me know how that resonates with you, Sherry. I just can't give it to the demons. i just
No.
i just can't do it. I've just come too far and learned too much about how,
Right.
about the way these things work, energy and thoughts and all this. So we have a lot to say about it. What
Yeah.
will we do would have been a question I would have liked to really have addressed
Yeah.
in that way.
And we can look
Okay.
at history too, right? Like there's always been powers that be. Look at history. I'm a history buff. There has
Oh
always
yeah,
been
me too.
that rises up. And the sheer number of the
Yes.
vast majority of us also rises up. So
Yes,
we're
American
not going to be
Revolution, French
exactly,
Revolution.
exactly.
I mean,
So we're
I
in
mean, it's like,
revolutionary times, is what
yes,
basically it boils down to. But we have the tools in us. That's why we both got the high priestess here.
yeah. And you
So
see that already. This is a
yes.
few little videos that I've seen on, in my little Telegram groups, just a
Hmm.
few little things that I've seen about people fighting back.
Yes.
In the UK, in the US, some people were catching some of the arsonists there in California.
Oh
They caught
Lord have
one
mercy.
guy because the police weren't there and all that. I mean,
And
it's the
they
people.
did. Hmm.
And
That's
it's
how we
and then
roll in California now.
yeah, some of the tomfoolery they're doing, they're only doing it because they can,
Yeah.
not because they have any real power.
Right.
And that's the thing that people need to really, really remember. They only have the power you give them. The
Yeah.
power of your no is mighty.
Yes.
Mighty. Okay,
Amen.
stepping down now off of my soapbox.
We went to
I am a
church
minister.
today.
I am a
Yes.
minister. But not in the traditional sense.
Hey,
Okay. So Sherry, I hope that gives you some encouragement,
we
some
in this together,
insight.
Sherry.
Yes,
Like,
we are.
yes.
We're gonna make it. Now we to hell with them and what they try. No,
Hmm.
I say no to that.
Yes.
Um, so we're gonna just pull a little energy on Christine, and she would like to know if she will be okay going to the osteopath for back pain on Tuesday. I gladly pay you Tuesday for a hamburger today. I know I'm showing my age, honey, because that's Wimpy from the
It's
Popeye. Wimpy,
Popeye.
one Popeye cartoon, which I used to
Oh,
love when I was a child. And he would always, and hamburgers is my favorite food. So he would always be like, I gladly pay you Tuesday for a hamburger today because he never had no money.
oh, that is hilarious.
Popeye tried to get him to eat spinach. But anyway,
Yes. I love
uh,
that. I love that.
so let's
I
see
love
what the energy is. Sherry, let us know what you think.
that.
Okay, so Sherry, energy around Sherry's osteopath appointment. What was that
Mm.
energy like? I mean, Christine. Sorry, Christine.
Christine. Here. Here. Okay. This is good. Okay. Here's a deck.
What's the energy?
Well, yeah.
Hmm. Well, all your cards that I got, Christine, are about balance. I got the Temperance card, I got the Justice card, and I got the Two of Wands. So this says to me that I basically that you saying if you're going to be okay. Yes, you're going to be okay, but there's going to be something required on your part as far as what I can see here in the sense of you not just going to the doctor for that person to fix it for you as such. Something is involved from you as well to
Mhm.
get you back in balance. Oftentimes, from my own experience, I don't know if you had an accident or something like that, but oftentimes back pains are,
Mm.
feeling the weight of the world and things like that, psychologically or emotionally. So if that's the case, then it suggests to me that there is some imbalance for you that has to also be addressed with your going to the doctor. You
Mhm.
know,
Mhm.
um, wait a minute. I got to get one more little one from the little deck here.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, let's get that one. Don't wait. Okay, so I don't know what. Okay, so let me. These little cards are too much for me. I just, but I just had the instinct to pull one. So here it
Okay.
is. Gifts. Yeah, what you innately have does not require permission to use. I don't know what that means. Share your magic in ways that feel good. Profit from your gifts or don't. Either way, you're worthy. So this suggests to me that you'll be okay.
Mhm.
I don't know what if you're having surgery. I don't know exactly the nature of your question, but I feel like there's the part that's required from you to get yourself back in balance to the degree that you are able to. I'm not talking about the medical stuff, but I'm talking about the other stuff, the emotions, the psychology, the um, mental, thinking about whatever it is that maybe you're worried about something. I'm not exactly sure, but it says it's kind of saying to me that it's partly your responsibility. So it's kind of like saying the choice is up to you
Mhm.
as to yes, you're going to be okay. You're saying, will I be okay? Yes, you're going to be okay, but I'm just giving you some extra with that
Mhm.
answer. That's how I
Mhm.
see it, and that actually, mobilize. Is the card and gift is the card, which suggests mobilize to me suggests get it, your part to play. And
Cute.
gifts, yeah, these I think I got these on your behalf too. These
Is
are
that is that from the
the
Sovereign
sovereign
Oracle?
oracle.
Yes.
Yes. I never use it unless I come
I
here with
love that
you.
little
So
deck.
one so you're being gifted. One is gifts, the other is mobilized. So that mobilized to me
Ooh.
says that's the part you
Yes.
have to do. And
Yes.
the gifts is that the divine looking after you and taking care of you.
Mhm.
Let me
Mhm.
know how that resonates with you, please, Christine and Kim.
Okay. Wow, my messages really piggyback off of that. So what we got, you're going to be okay. And I'm excited to see the King of Cups, which is about a healing nature. I don't know if you're going to be dealing with
Oh
a male
yeah.
or female provider, but just someone to help you on this healing journey. This is a very good card to receive. It brings about comfort. Will that comfort always come easy? No, but you're on the healing path. And I want to circle back to when I pulled from my calendar for today, Saturday, January 11th. Moon in Gemini. Healing is in the air today. Okay.
Hmm.
Are you getting the picture? Ask yourself what healing would look like for you. Hold the vision. Hold the vision. What does that look like for you? And dare to visualize it. Sometimes we've been walking around with pain so much we can't even dare to dream what it would be like to be
Yeah.
pain. And so spirit is like, even if you hold that vision for 5 seconds, hold that vision. It says pineapple, reconciliation. And this goes with what
Pineapple.
you were saying, Althea Grace, about there may be something that you have to do, Christine, like you may be asked upon to be a part of your healing. Like when my son was having to relearn to walk after his major accident,
Ooh.
he went through the physical therapy of it all, but he had to be very much engaged, and he couldn't just sit there in his wheelchair and just sit. No, 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 you got to be a part of it. So this healer, King of Cups, is going to put upon some things for you to do. With the ant card, it says work, achievement, success. Remain optimistic.
Hmm.
Keep your eye on the prize. That prize is your visualization. Many of the tools, the healing tools, starts here in the mind. Okay, and then Eight of Pentacles. They're gonna put you to work in some sense, but welcome it because you're on your healing journey. You have your spiritual maintenance. Be your own caretaker is what the little phrase here
Hmm.
says. And lastly, like what you were talking about was, it says panda, balance. Ask how to bring balance to the situation and into your heart. And if you have, I don't know if you're into crystals, Christine, if you have some like rose quartz, I don't know, where's my rose quartz? If you ever, take it with you and have it in your pocket or with you and hold it as you go into the visit. It'll help you. That's what, because this is one of the stones in this guidebook for the panda card is companion card for the crystal, rose quartz, pink moonstone, or pink calcite. I don't have pink calcite, but most people have rose
Yeah.
quartz.
Or
So
pinkish.
you hold that. So
Yeah,
that's what I have.
and the best to you on that because back stuff is
Yes.
ooh. I used to have lower back pain
Oh,
a lot, and mine was and
yeah.
look in Louise Hay. I don't know if you you know Louise Hay. She has
Yeah.
like metaphysical reasons,
Yes. Heal
causations.
Your Life, I think
Heal
the
your
little
life.
book.
Yeah, heal your life or
Oh,
heal your
oh, I
body.
have it up there. Heal Your Life, Heal Your Body.
Yeah,
Yes,
so
I have it up.
look at back.
The,
But I think when the lower back
mm,
was, I can't remember feeling like I can't remember now. It's been a while because I don't have it anymore. And so,
the book.
but I used to have a lot of lower back pain. Um,
Yeah.
and that was from I think not feeling something enough or not or feeling I had to do it all myself. I can't quite remember it now,
Hmm.
but that's a good
Yeah.
thing. The crystal and the like I say, working on the double levels, the mental, the
Yeah.
psychological, as well as what you're receptive to the healing that the doctor is going to bring you. Um, yes,
Yes.
that's us doing our part. I remember back in the old days, like the beginning of the feminist whole movement, the second wave in the 70s and 80s, when it was all about
Hmm.
women taking command when they go to the doctor. And don't, yeah, it was like that in
Hmm.
those days. It was like you go to the doctor, you don't just sit there and let them tell you what it is. You ask questions, you own your body, all this and all
Hmm.
this. So it's the same,
Hmm.
similar kind of
Hmm.
principle in my mind of you're doing your part for your own wellness. Now she says, I'm looking here
Hmm.
because she says, thank you so much. Been down for 4 days. Thank you so much for
Poor
your
baby.
guidance. She's doing it. So she's
You're
taking
gonna be
care of
all
herself. Yeah. Yeah.
we hold that vision for you
We
as well,
do. We
Christine.
do. Knowing that
Yes.
whatever things are as weights to you are now releasing from your body, from your temple, and they just you can visualize the just the lightness of if you can of just letting go anything. I'm willing to give up anything that's unlike my wholeness in this moment,
Mhm.
and yeah, it'll be okay.
Wow.
But we
Yeah,
suffer for this little pain we have in this world, don't we? Sherry
we
says, I
do.
believe if anything said in a reading resonates with you, soak it up like a sponge. I'm agreeing with you on that.
Yes, me too.
I'm
Me
agreeing with you
too.
on that.
It
And
was a powerful question you asked, Sherry.
yes, and let's see, what else do we have here? And that
All
is
the
the
questions.
last of our questions. Um,
Oh, this was
okay, Sherry says,
great.
okay, love everything, everyone, every situation. That was excellent. Thank you. All right.
You're
We're so glad. So you
welcome.
sound optimistic. I love that. I love that.
Yeah, we in this together,
He says, I
friends.
figured
Don't you forget
this
it.
would be when the world splits and we're out of here to a paradise dimension. Hey, something's happening.
Oh, can
You
you
know,
imagine?
I know because I listen
Yeah.
to, if I don't listen to just anybody, I only listen to one person really occasionally who channels, and that's Barbara Marciniak, who wrote Bringers of the Dawn, one of the best books out there ever.
Ooh,
And she always says,
ooh,
create the
I,
best, create the best, because it's going to be how you make it be for you.
mm-hmm,
You know,
that's right.
shift your perspective to thinking of what they can do. They can't do nothing.
And they want us to think we're powerless and dumbed down and all this stuff. No, 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 we're
No, we're
not.
not.
No, we're not.
Okay.
And we got to show them.
Just giving us the
Okay, this has been
awesome
awesome,
reads,
friends.
ladies. I'm so grateful for you both. Thank you so much, Sherry. Your kindness and
Thank
deep
you,
insight
Sherry.
is very much appreciated. We will stay strong. All right, all
Yes,
right, all right. Thank
yes.
you. Thank you for all those who hung in with us the whole time. We appreciate
I
you.
know.
And
You
because it's
guys
like
are
usually,
amazing.
in lives like this, people they come and they go. It's like, okay, got my question. So anybody that's still here, thank you so much for being here. And just thank you for joining us because, first of all, I got the blessing of Kim today. She just always brings so much joy. And I feel so happy being around her. I could do this frequently if I did it with Kim. I
Yeah.
don't like doing it by
Oh,
myself.
yeah. Likewise. Me
Yeah,
neither.
online, but I like doing it with her so much because she's Aquarius and that's that high vibe and energy. All right, so that's it.
Okay.
Anything? Oh, and I didn't even put these things up the whole time. Let me go back. So, anybody that might
Oh,
be watching through Soul Whisper, please go to Kim's YouTube channel and subscribe there. It's called Abundant Life Tarot on YouTube, spelled just like you see it there on the screen. And don't y'all be
yes.
shy over at ALT and come on over to Soul Whisperer. And
Please subscribe to Soul Whisper. You are going to be so delighted,
and
friends. So
and it's
delighted.
just Soul Whisperer. Oh, mine is scrolling. I don't know what I did, but okay. And
You're so
yeah, Soul
you're
Whisperer is the name of my YouTube channel. So yes, thank you for joining us, and do come again. I like to invite you guys next week when I meet with my friend from Ireland, Miss Jackie of Jackie's Crystal Moon. And until then, I
I
always say
can't
keep your
wait.
thoughts high, keep your emotions in check, align with the divine guidance
Mhm.
that you have. You can make it with everything when you do that. And until then,
Yes.
goodbye, my friends. Keep up, keep keeping
Bye,
it
friends.
on. Put that good energy in so we
Yes.
can get it out. Don't go away, Kim.
Yes, see, that's
Bye
okay.
bye.